How dare you allude to me? And after I called you those slurs and everything.
I did it out of love.
How dare you betray me after I called you those slurs and everything?
Honestly, in terms of woman I would actually date, it probably with some it would probably be more interested in some in a chick sort of in between Yukiko and Chie. Chase, what are you at?
It's the baby shit. Oh my god. Oh. Well, I think you two would be good together. I know he's kind of immature sometimes, but you'd be happy with him, Riona-chan. Look, it's not gonna happen, Haruka-chan. I just can't see myself dating. Whoa! Oh, snap! Oh.
Great comment. Comment. She's not into you.
Oh, that's why she won't go out with the...
Genghis?
She's racist. Nah!
Oh my god. Thing is clipped.
I'm so fucking mad. I don't want to do golf. I just want to fight Joe.
Why do I have to do golf?
Why do I have to do golf? No, I just want to fight Joe.
Oh man, Genghis went back to monkey. This is amazing.
He's been doing it for a bit.
Oh, come on, come on. This is it. This is it. Just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. Come on. Come on. No, don't you fucking put your shield up, you bitch. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on. Yes. Fuck you.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, how long have I going now? About 2 hours? Okay, that's a good place to call it. Yeah! Okay, here we go! Yes! Alright, here we go! Yes! 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 Finally!
Jesus!
Oh my gosh, I hate this fucking stupid challenge!
James, for a split second, I thought I heard Mickey Mouse having an orgasm.
Yes! Oh, fuck.
Angus may now expel the angry diarrhea.
Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Ah! What makes me special? I don't know, man. I'm just some Asian kid. Streaming to like 0 people. But you know what? I don't care.
I know how this goes. This is where that grit of yours kicks in.
Oh, okay, come on, come on, come on! Oh, yeah!
I always envied you.
Oh. Oh.
The freelancer who had it all.
Oh. Yeah! Oh. He's over there! Come on! No! It's a champion! Oh my gosh, he's doing his shield thing! Oh no! That asshole at the last minute did the shield thing! You fucking piece of shit! I hope God has a special place in hell just for you. Okay, I'll make my way back up. That champion's up there. Oh! Oh! Yes! Oh!
Excellent work. With the sorcerer
Yeah!
has devised a useful Briar type. Now give me the fragment.
Yeah!
Oh, wow. Damn. That was a big burp. Alright. But we're all weird, Chelsea. That's the beauty of it. You're weird, I'm weird, Nick's weird. Oh!
There we go.
There's a proper burp. Oh my gosh. God, that last burp though. I can't go over it. That was fucking pathetic.
If your weapon has double the strength of the enemy's toughness, you will do a whole lot of damage.
Wow. I didn't know
Each
that.
weapon has a different. I'm sure you didn't. Considering I've been. How you been?
Yeah, speaking how it took
Don't
us this
fucking
long.
patronize me, you bastards.
Yes, we are patronizing.
We have
Because this was
we have
so
told you
obvious.
several times over, so I'm trying to speak nice.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You don't have to speak like I'm fucking mentally disabled. Like, oh, did you? All right, Changus, did you remember? Did you remember that 2 + 2 = 4? Good job.
I'm glad you it was 3 = 4.
I still can't believe NSYNC is reunited.
I sunk in lava.
I love how you said, I'm not gonna watch this movie unless they reunite NSYNC. And then
Turns out they're reuniting NSYNC.
they reunite NSYNC, and then you still said, I'm not gonna watch this damn movie.
Well, it is now the 4th, everyone. Woo!
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. Today we celebrate the day we declare independence from those stupid British people. Where we go, hey, you Brits, guess what? We don't like being taxed without your representation. We'll tax ourselves to death, because at least we'll have representation.
Fuck. Hey, remember when Disney tried to copyright a cultural holiday?
What?
And they
Which one?
Day of the Dead.
They did?
They tried to.
Why?
Coco.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm not.
They tried to copyright the Day of the Dead for Coco.
They did. They definitely tried to do so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. that is-
Games Workshop tried to copyright pauldrons with Roman numerals.
What?
remember when the Vine Bros tried to copyright the word react?
Role-playing night. Blazes in lingerie. Meanwhile, Silver, dressed up in cardboard night outfit. Just, all right, let's do this. Why are you dressed like that? Why are you dressed like that? Well, you said we were role-playing. I thought we were, gonna, do Dungeons and Dragons. Gosh, I can't have fun in any timeline.
Hold on. Look,
Oh.
I can work with this.
I can work with this. Okay.
That night, the paladins played 2 things.
Stop fucking crying!
You pressed that button as soon as I killed her. That's some fucking timing. Thank you, Megatron. I have stopped crying because of you. Oh. Okay. Oh, bullet hell. Oh, bullet hell.
Fucking noises.
Yeah. Oh. What noises? I sound like a French ambulance. Scooby-Doo. Hey, there he is.
Hey, Changus, have you seen the official Mr. Krabs scat porn?
What? Who the fuck's... What? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you... This is how we're gonna start off? This is how we're gonna start off! I just admitted this is how we're gonna start off! You're gonna tell me, oh, hey, did you fucking watch this Mr. Krabs sketch? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Changus, have you not?
What are you talking about?
Changus, there's a book.
Wait, are you being real?
I'm real!
What? Chelsea, don't you fucking dare mention the fucking jar.
Which jar?
Right after she typed Brony, she's like, no jar. Chelsea, don't you fucking bring up the jar. Don't.
I
Just don't.
Okay, what?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know, Ninjato. You don't want to know. No, you don't want to know.
Ninjato, I don't. It's one of those topics where once you learn enough, you realize you don't want to learn more.
So it's like.
Is it connected to rainforest or something?
Just stop.
No,
No questions.
Just don't.
Ignorance is bliss.
It is bliss.
Well, if we want to get off Chris Chan, we could talk about Dipper Goes to Taco Bell.
What?
It's even worse.
It is worse.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Why are you
Yeah,
bringing
don't.
up all this shit, Nick?
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't want to know.
Don't. He doesn't want to ask.
This is a highly emotional moment between my character and Walter, and you're talking about Christian and whatever this Dipper shit is. What is wrong with you, Nick? You're ruining such a powerful moment.
It's so powerful.
You know, part of me feels sad.
For Chris?
No.
No. What do you feel sad about then? I can excuse incest with his fucking horrible mutter, but I can excuse him making a video saying he pretty much got away with having sex with his mother. But a diss track, that's where I draw the line. They're holding hands.
Changus, look at the background. The colors.
What about it?
Apparently those are the colors of the lesbian flag.
You can't tell, but I got a really big smile on my face right now.
Let's fucking go. It's
official. Let's go.
This better be a fucking confirmation.
It better be too. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, just in time, it's Pride Month.
Yeah,
To my eye. Oh. Wait, Eggman shot the moon. He pissed on the moon. He pissed on the moon. Let's go.
Personally, I'm a Sun Alley guy. I watched the 90s cartoon. That alone makes me a Sun Alley shipper. But if we're going by strictly games, Sylvains. Oh, and let's not forget Wispangle. Right? Chance, I thought you'd be cheering.
I would be, but at the same time, I'm fucking autistic, man. I'm focusing so hard trying to get these damn tokens because I hate this island.
I get it.
Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go! Nice teamwork, Rusty! Yeah! Teamwork! Yeah, what's the laser blade Rusty has? He got like a helicopter blade going on. It's like whoosh, 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 whoosh. That was actually really cool. What blade do you got, Rusty? I want it. Oh, come on! Oh!
Oh my god, I can't deal with you.
Oh! Here we go! Here we go!
No problem.
Wait, hold on! I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm about to kill this guy. I'm about to kill this guy.
Come on. Come on.
Fuck!
Come on.
Where is he? Where is he? Come on! Yeah! There we go! Oh my gosh, what an annoying boss smash tick. Fuck him.
Now you know what you must do to the corpse, Changus.
Sodomy!
Sodomy! Ugh. Fuck. Fuck you! Come on, Jack! Oh, is that it? Holy shit, that's the first time I beat a boss in Resident Evil for like in the first try.
Yo!
Ethan, this way.
Oh, come on! Jeez, how many more eyeballs do I have to shoot? Oh, I injected serum. Oh, we got Cure Jack.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I'm Goramy. Majima-san, is that you? Oh, come on now, Kiryu-chan. You gotta call me Goramy now. Wait, but what's your problem? You love the clubs and you can't stand that I'm here all dolled up for you. It's understandable. If you went into a club and got a man assigned to you, any guy in his right mind would be pissed.
You know, it's fucking crazy. This guy ran a fucking club, and now he's one of the hookers.
Just a quick reminder that I do have stream elements. There's a $50 monthly goal. You can tip, donate, etc., whatever you want to call it. You do not have to if you don't want to. No, you stupid mouse. There we go. Okay. I need to tell people we're actually live now. Okay, Alright, there we go. Yay. Last Sunday night. Alright.
Did you read the description of it?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. What was the description?
Shockwave is the Shane Dawson of the Transformers.
Stop! Why are you like that? Oh, hi, Ninjaro. Shane Dawson, why?
Okay, that's who made the parody.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It was before all
It was before the cat. Okay.
Did he even actually do it? I have no fucking
Wait,
idea.
he didn't actually do the cat?
Did he?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Cause
I for a second I thought you knew.
no, I always just assumed until you just brought up just now that yeah, he's the guy who who fucked his cat. What do you mean you don't know anymore? Now I'm confused.
I don't know if he actually did it or not.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm looking this up. This is gonna be on my search history now.
I keep getting conflicting answers, like people saying, "Oh, that's just allegedly," but or it's like, "Oh, he actually did." I have no fucking idea.
Did Shane actually do his cat? Years later, Shane took Twitter to said he didn't fuck his cat and has never done anything weird to his cat. Story was fake and based on dumb, awful sketch idea he had years ago.
I don't fucking know what's going on.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, that's on my search history. Good luck with that, FBI agent.
You're welcome.
My FBI
I
agent.
guess.
You guess. My FBI agent right now is just going, why are these two talking about Shane Dawson fucking his cat? Hey, Matchstick.
Yeah, sorry you had to walk in like this, Matchstick.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
You two need jobs? I don't know. This is like the closest thing to a job, so
Donate through Stream Elements.
yeah, there we go. Donate through Stream Elements. There we go. This is my job. Okay. Okay. Anyways, Godzilla. Oh, I'm pretty sure it didn't do his cat. But he did have a retarded son, though, so I guess that evens out.
Okay, now I have questions.
What do you mean questions? What are you do I need to pull up Manila?
Oh, I thought you were still talking about Shane Dawson.
No, I'm talking about Manila. Look at this dude. Well, okay, Millennium, he's fine, but look at this dude in the shower. Look at him.
Yikes! Yikes!
What an abomination. You don't mean for money. You mean for leaving the house. Ah.
Nah. It's cold out.
But look at this abomination. Like, okay, like here you see he cleaned up. Like he's kind of cute now. Oh, man, Godzilla vs. Sun just overall. Son of Godzilla really just I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but like, do I need to pull up Godzilla from that movie?
We'll get to that. I think we'll get to it.
I'll get to that, but you know what? Actually, on second thought, not Godzilla, Son of Godzilla design. Yeah, I can actually see now why Manila looks the way it does. You know what I find funny about Godzilla being a fodder? His relationship is pretty much it's that Gordon Ramsay meme with like Gordon Ramsay with kids versus adults, but like Godzilla with Godzilla Jr. Oh, it's okay, hey baby girl, oh darling, Manila, you fucking donkey. Dude, Godzilla's threatened to hit his own son because he couldn't do an atomic breath correctly. Oh, but yeah. Poor Manila. Godzilla says I should learn to fight my own battles, you know? Good
gosh.
That That was a weird time in Shadow era where they tried to make the monsters like talk. That was weird. Oh, Godzilla. So yeah, we're gonna rank not every, almost every Godzilla design. Because if we did every Godzilla design, then this list would go on forever. Because there's a lot. I mostly want to keep this to like official Godzilla designs, and admittedly there was some I missed out on. But then there's also some other stuff that Nick wanted to include, like Stan Winston's Godzilla. But we'll get to that. Kaiju have feelings? What are you? What are you? Are you those five? Are you those like group of 5 from Dinoxenon Ninjago? They're like, hey, kaiju's are cool, man. Your robot Dinoxenon's cringe. But Godzilla's cool though. He's the best kaiju. What's with the bottom 3? We'll get to them. We'll get to them. But so yeah, so we're gonna be talking about all the Godzilla, almost every Godzilla design. Like I could have included Godzilla-kun if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna really do it. But anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna talk about Godzilla designs.
Chase,
Yeah.
check this out.
Okay. What you yeah, that's about right. Godzilla Jr. Manila. Wait, then who's this? If that's Godzilla Jr. Manila, who's the skeleton at the bottom of the ocean?
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You may be asleep by the time you get to them. Oh, that's alright. That's what the replays on YouTube are for. Who is Manila, Chelsea? Oh, okay. Let me pull up Manila again, Chelsea.
Chase.
Yeah, okay. Okay, who's this? You know what's kind of the sad part? I'm pretty sure Atsuki's better than Manila. Well, no, this is Manila, Chelsea. Now, like you see here, oh, you know, he's kind of cute. It's like baby Godzilla. He's kind of cute, right? Oh, gosh! Oh, no, what happened? It's like, oh, he's cute. Oh. Before and after drugs. Oh. But anyway. So yeah, so we're gonna be talking about our boy Godzilla. Oh, come on, why can't I open this new link? There we go. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about all the Godzilla designs. So I guess let's just start. So obviously let's just start right away with the let's like come on. Come on. Like, let's not kid ourselves. No, but like, it's not only is this, you know, the classic Godzilla design that, you know, everything came from, but like, it's overall just it's a nice monster in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it looks like this big lumbering dinosaur, which is kind of the point. But at the same time, though, there is more to it. Like for example, he's got ears, because I know was it? I forgot, was it Super Raya or a Honda that design? I think it was Super Raya, because he made the suit. So I'm Godzilla fans, don't crucify me. I believe Super Raya is like, he wanted to add ears to Godzilla to make him not so much out of of a dinosaur. Did we run out of Transformers? No, Chelsea. We are far from done with Transformers. It's just we're taking a break for Godzilla.
Yeah.
No, we have so much Transformer stuff we could still do, Chelsea. Like it's not even funny. And that's not including all the addendums we have to do with the previous tier lists. Because you know that's coming up for like every single one of them. But like Super he didn't want these. Pooh? What do you mean, Pooh? Godzilla's cool, Chelsea. I'm so disappointed.
No, I think she said poo because it means we're not done with Transformers.
What?
Which is another reason to be mad. Which is still a reason to be mad.
Ray, are you still here? Are you still here, Ray? Please
Control your woman.
control your woman. I will not tolerate this slander. All right, this aggression shall not stand, man. But yeah, so no, but like Super he wanted to add ears so he's not a complete dinosaur, and then overall like and plus like the Stegosaurus spines on his back, I think they just look neat. Another thing that now, because yes, this is a suit, so at the time it was really clever. Obviously now by current standards, it could be better, but the original intention, because notice like the suit like it has like this like weird texture, like cause like it's a dinosaur, it looks like a dinosaur, but it's not scales. That's not scales. That's skin. It's not scales, cause the original intent they had for the design for Godzilla was the skin covering the entire monster was supposed to resemble radiation burns. I'm not gonna look it up, cause that's just
yeah. Plus, I think that might get gas struck.
Yeah. So no, but like this was supposed to resemble radiation burns, like the skin all like charred up and withered up from radiation, and it's that's kind of horrifying when you think about. Real quick side tangent, Nick. Have you seen Wendigoon's video on like the guy who died from like radiation?
Oh my god, it's so heartbreaking.
I know, but you heard like his description, like what happened to the guy. Like that's essentially what Godzilla's supposed to represent.
Yeah.
He's supposed to represent that horror that can happen with radiation. So, and while we could say that nowadays with like the advancement of technology and stuff, more current designs have done this idea better. You could argue that there is still something about the original suit that you can't. Not only is it iconic, but you can't. You gotta go. Even with like the limitations they had at the time, you can still see what they were going for. So yeah, it's neat. I always will be a huge fan of the original Godzilla. Is it sad? The story about the guy who died from radiation, Chelsea?
Unbelievably sad.
It's tragic. It's genuinely a tragic story. By the way, go check out Wendigoon. He's great.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I still don't know why the fuck Twitter's trying to cancel him.
Well, he is Christian.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's stupid. That's stupid. Well, anyway, so second generation of Godzilla. So going forward, Godzilla in the Showa era would undergo several different suit designs that changed over time. So let's talk about them. So this guy, Gyakushu Goji, aka Godzilla Raids Again Godzilla. I might as well get this image out of the way. No, give me a higher res version. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Oh wait, here we go. Is a get that out of the way. So, Godzilla Raids Again suit overall, you could still. Oh, this image. Ooh. Yeah. So, get this off the bat. This suit, it's oh. Oh no. Oh no.
There are reasons why there are photos of this guy for like the Godzilla analog horror stuff.
Yeah. No, but so like, this is still recognizable as that, that suit from 1954. Like, it's still clearly recognizable, but there's... So, one, you can clearly tell he's a lot... He's kind of a lot slimmer. They kind of fit him more to, like, an actual guy fitted to him. And, in a sense, that kind of makes sense, considering, the whole point of the movie was the guy had to be a lot more physical than just walking around. He had to fight another dude in a suit. Hey, remember when Anguirus was supposed to be Godzilla's big rival? Remember that?
Yeah.
and then they never went. Then after that, they never did anything with that. Actually, that's kind of sad when you think about it. Anguirus peaked with when he debuted, and that's it. That's kind of sad. The Oxygen Destroyer made Godzilla skinnier. Not the same Godzilla. So, it's not the same Godzilla. The original Godzilla that died from the Oxygen Destroyer, he's still dead. There's just another Godzilla walking around. So people mistake this, and to be fair, it's not their fault. This is just a more popular, origin for Godzilla. Godzilla originally was not, a monster created from radiation mutation. Godzilla originally was just a monster that, like, some prehistoric, like, dinosaur monster that just always existed. It just always had radiation powers and stuff. The whole thing was the nuclear bomb testings awoke Godzilla from, like, slumber or, like, hibernation and stuff, and then he rose up. And it just so happens that he has, like, radiation powers. Thus, he represents, the horrors of radiation and the nuclear bomb. So, but no, it's like, this is. You know what I have to say about this suit, though, Nick? Overall, it's not that bad as long as you don't look at it from the front.
Yeah.
That's kind of the big thing. Like, from most angles, you go, hey, it doesn't look that bad. Like, look here, like, you see this angle, like, it's not too bad. Hey, that ain't so bad. And then you look at it from front, it's like,
yikes.
Oh. Now, also, to be fair, I believe that Godzilla Raids Again had a lower budget than the original Godzilla movie, so I think that might explain something. Or, at the very least, I think they might have, they had to, like, reallocate budgets here and there because, they got also make a lot of money for Anguirus suits. So overall, Godzilla Raids Again, Godzilla, I don't want to put him at the bottom. He's actually okay, just as long as you don't look at him from the front.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe like a B. He gets to be a B. Yeah. King Goji, aka from Godzilla vs. King Kong. Or King Kong vs. Godzilla.
He got splinters in his throat.
He got splinters in his throat, yeah. So this Godzilla suit, he's dorky. I'm not gonna lie, he's fucking dorky to look at. Look at his head. He's dorky.
This is definitely the start of Godzilla becoming more. I don't want to say cartoonish because, like, as an insult, but more. I kind of have to. It's more.
I don't want to say friendly just yet. We'll get to friendly.
Yeah.
We'll get to friendly Godzilla, but you could tell this is the start of where Godzilla really starts to change his design.
Yeah.
Like, you look at him, like let's be honest. You look at this Godzilla, you don't really feel, like, threatened or imposed. Like, he's dorky. But at the same time, I kind of like him because of it.
Yeah.
There's something about his just goofiness I can't help but just love. He's so goofy. It's also not just the head design, like just the overall how he looks in general. He's like he's a lot more round, if you notice.
Yeah.
He's a lot more round. It's like rah, rah. I'm gonna put him in A. I can't help it. I love how dorky he looks. He's goofy. Mosu Goji, from Mothra vs. Godzilla, and also got Ghidorah, Three-Headed and Monster, and also Ebra, Horror of Deep. And this is the suit that also went on to be used in Ultraman to portray Gomez. Let me show Gomez real quick. Look at Gomez from Ultraman. So yeah.
This thought popped in my mind. You remember to get Snow Godzilla, right? From that one movie?
Oh. No, but he was just pretty much Heisei God. Hold on. Snow Godzilla. Like, he was just kind of... It was just kind of pretty... He's just kind of Heisei Godzilla.
Covered in ice, though?
Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? He kind of looks like the Godzilla from the the short stuff. Got like Godzilla versus Gigan. But it's just covered in snow. I actually completely forgot about this guy. Cause
Yeah, we'll get to him when we eventually do the addendum.
well, you know every tier list we do is gonna have an addendum eventually, like
I know.
Godzilla's gonna keep evolving, man. But no, so like this guy from like Godzilla vs. Mothra. So this is definitely where you can start to see even more change, like just like it's especially apparent. You notice like around like the snout area, like look at this gif here. Like you look like he's becoming more round. Oh, and also look at this dude from Ultraman. No, but he's definitely got like a much more like round face. His snout at the same time is also kind of becoming. How do I describe it? I want to say maybe a little flatter. Maybe, like am I crazy? Like his snout looks a little flatter. You know what? I think that's just overall his like snout is a lot more pronounced, like a dog or something. Like he's got it's got like a dog snout going on. It's like, cause so I guess also explain like the reason why Godzilla going on, like he starts becoming a lot more friendlier in a sense, like it's like especially this guy from Godzilla vs. Megalon and the Mechagodzilla movies. Like look at him. Like I know we're jumping ahead, but like look at him. He's friend shaped. And it's because I think it was Ishiro Honda who said who was like he noticed that like times were changing and he wanted Godzilla to sort of represent these changing times, especially since Godzilla started becoming more and more popular amongst children. So because of that, he's like, you know what? Let's just make him look more appealing to children. Since more children are getting into Godzilla, why not? And so you want to make them a lot more want to make Godzilla look, friendlier. And then this is a time where Godzilla starts becoming. It's interesting because as the Shao era went on, Godzilla became less and less about the horrors of radiation and more or less just kind of just representing Japan in general. He was more or less just the spirit of Japan in general as he came on. But no, but this Godzilla design, it's okay. Like, look at him. I think he's neat. I don't know. Where should I put this dude? Like C A B
B.
B. All right. Ooh, excuse me. I had to burp there. All right. Dyson Goji, look at this dude with his victory dance.
That's A. Just because.
No, but again, like his design got changed. You got look. He's got super round eyes. Like look at his eyes. They're really big and round. Just. And you know what? You could definitely see how like the eyes, they're becoming a lot larger, and so okay, this shot, okay, actually this shot is fucking hilarious. That's actually funny, but like you can see like this is where his eyes become really huge. He's definitely a lot more, you know, child shaped. Because he's friendlier. Like he's literally, this movie, he's literally defending the world against alien invasion from Ghidorah. So you can see how the eyes are a lot larger, and you know, at the same time, that also means that like a section of his head just kind of protrudes a bit more upwards because of his eyes. And also he's just round. Also he's just rounder in general. And also that. A. Fuck it. A. Yeah. Oh, he's great. I love him. Oh no. What happened?
Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
Oh no. Son of Godzilla. Oh. Oh, they are.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, he's not. You know what? No, actually, I don't want to put him in D because he's not that bad, but
Yeah.
like his eye sockets are clearly supposed to be, you know, or like really protruding outward because his eyes are huge, but at the same time he's got like eyelets now, so it looks like he's got squinty eyes. Whoa! And I can make this joke because I'm Asian. Oh, Nick, I can't see anything. Oh, oh no! And I can make that joke. I'm Asian. I have squinty eyes. But like, and also like his snout is super like stubby. It just, oh, yeah. Hey, Not Lizard Boy. Yeah, look at this dude, Not. Look at him. he's a goofy goober. I love him. Nick, ever since I started watching Charlie, Moist Critical, and recently when we rewatched SpongeBob, I've just been calling everyone goober a lot. Look at this goober. Okay, this image right here, it looks like it's supposed to be Godzilla sitting, but just looks like it. I know that's his leg, but just looks like he's fat. Oh, Manila, becoming a dad has just put a lot of pounds on me, man. You know. Oh boy. All right. Shoshin Kechi Geki Goji. From it's better, but you can clearly see that we're starting to get into a friend-shaped Godzilla still, and you know, I don't want to say he's bad. He's all right. He's definitely got kind of squinty eyes. Oh, this is the same Godzilla that flew. Ah! You, you know what's like weird, Nick? At least well, one, it's Twitter, so don't take everything seriously. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. But like, people on Twitter are like, oh my gosh, why is Godzilla running in the trailer for Godzilla X Kong? It's like, I don't know. Why did he fly? Why did he fly? like at this like, you know what's the thing about the MonsterVerse Godzilla? I realize the MonsterVerse is just basically like the return of the Showa era.
Yeah.
We're just basically back in goofy Showa era, where we could just have Godzilla beat up a bunch of other monsters. So you know what? Screw it. Why not let him run? Why not let him run like that? That's what I say. But like, he's better definitely than the previous one. He's got very squinty eyes though too. I think they were trying to make him.
He truly is the representation of Japan.
Stop. Oh, stop! But no, like, I think like the intention was like they want to make him look somewhat more mean again, cause I think it was like, you know, he's facing off against other monsters, so I think they want to make him look somewhat more mean again, so they made him squintier, and his snout is definitely. You can also tell like his snout is very also still kind of stubby, so I'm gonna put him like a B. Why not? Like here, yeah, another B. All right, Megaro Goji from Godzilla vs. Megalon and the two Showa Mechagodzilla movies. Honestly,
Boy.
oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna put him in S because honestly, this is, I think this here is one of the best, like, it clearly kid-friendly Godzillas, but I kind of like it because of it.
Also, it helps considering he took a lot of shit in the Godzilla movies. You can tell the suit almost looks like it's getting destroyed, which makes sense.
Oh, dude, Mechagodzilla just straight up made him like bleed like all the time.
Holy, yeah.
Yeah,
not to mention what he did to Anguirus.
Yeah, look at this shit here. Like he's got like fucking like missiles just lodged in his abdomen. Like this dude went through a lot. Yeah, but no, like he's clearly just kid. This is just peak kid-friendly Godzilla here, or when it comes to a suit. Like his eyes are really round. His head's his head. You can also tell that his head has also become pretty large compared to proportion with his body. He's got a very large head, so it kind of makes it look like he's got a very like stumpy body. But he's just friendly. You love watching Goji and Kong run like two dudes with attitude. Oh my gosh! You know what I have to do? Hold on, I have to look back. I have to look back at our DMs.
I know. I understand. This is important.
What? Oh fuck! I forgot you sent me all those like fucking like a dinosaur like like dinosaur sex novels or something.
That's right. That's an actual fucking genre you can buy on Amazon.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, here we go. I found it. Hold on, if it load. I love it so much. No, but like this Godzilla, he's neat. I'm gonna put him at S because I think he's peak kid friendly Godzilla. I love him. He's funny. I love him. All right, let's get into the Heisei era. Woo! Yeah, we get into the Heisei era. So Godzilla came back and he was scary again in 1984 Return of Godzilla. I actually watched Return of Godzilla recently. It's not a bad movie. So Godzilla is back, and he's back, and he's evil again, and he's badder and meaner than ever. Like, look at him. He's got his eyes just look angry. It's like, oh, ooh. Yeah. So he's neat. Oh, check it out. Check it out. One nightmare fuel.
Yikes!
That's the animatronic they used for his head.
Looks right off that, you know.
Is purple guy gonna stuff another kid in this animatronic?
Doubtful. There's already a guy growing inside it.
Oh. But like, yeah, look at this animatronic right here. It's like, ah! It's like, ooh. So, now obviously when it comes to Heisei Godzilla, this is definitely not, you know, my favorite, but like, you could tell they're starting to take him back to like looking, you know, meaner. Like, you know, his eyes are, you know, he's got angry eyebrows. Like that's the best way I could describe this Godzilla. He's got angry eyebrows. It's like just, I got angry eyebrows. And you know something about like the way his snout looks. It just looks like he's just constantly scowling. It's like, I'm just fucking pissed off all the time. Okay, now I gotta find a shot where his eyes are looking the opposite direction, because. So the thing about the animatronic with oh, here we go. So they had a suit for 1984 Return of Godzilla, but also they had an animatronic. But the thing is, the animatronic eyes, they like malfunctioned, and so just half the time his eyes would just look apart. So he just looks like he's just my eyes are just going the opposite direction. So, nah, but I like this Godzilla. Just cause he just looks angry. He's like grumpy Godzilla. Just. I'm gonna put him A, like a high A. Yeah. All right, now. Heisei Godzilla starting from Godzilla vs. Biollante and going all the way forward to Godzilla vs. Destroyer, he had a pretty fairly consistent design. Like his suit was fairly consistent. Like, I know there's like subtle differences, like, ooh, you know, like his neck is stubbier here, his body's a little, you know, more thicker here, his spines are a little thicker, but like the thing is, like, at least with Heisei Godzilla, the changes to his suit were just honestly really subtle. Like, you gotta really be like paying attention to notice that stuff. Like, it's not as apparent. So I'm just gonna jump ahead real quick. Like the MonsterVerse Godzilla, like 2014 and King of the Monsters, while you can see them like, oh, the difference is like it's just the spines. At the same time, that's a pretty noticeable difference. With Heisei Godzilla, though, again, these were just really subtle. So anyway, so speaking of Heisei Godzilla, we gotta start with this dude, the Godzillasaurus! Look at him! Yeah! S tier. I love him. You know what it is? You know, something about Godzillasaurus, I don't know if it was attention or not, but he looks surprisingly innocent. Do you know what I mean?
And then we screw him up.
Yeah, but he looks surprisingly innocent. Like he's just like, hey, I'm a dinosaur. S tier. I don't know. He just looks friend shaped. Even though I know he's a dinosaur, but like just something about him is just. I love him. I don't know, something about him. He doesn't look all that threatening. You know, to be fair, I think maybe that was their intention. Cause like, oh wow, this concept art is just straight up a T-Rex. That's just no, but like it just looks so goofy. Like just, oh, you shot me. I'm bleeding. Oh no, man. Come on. Like, look at his little beady eyes. Just, like you know how like with a T-Rex, like certain angles of a T-Rex, they just look kind of goofy. It's like,
Yeah.
That's like the Godzillasaurus. He looks like a fun No Man's Sky animal you'll find on a remote planet. It's like, so yeah. And then but yeah, Nick, we screwed him over, and then he became irradiated. Well, okay, technically, there was two Godzilla. So Heisei Godzilla is kind of interesting, where Heisei Godzilla kinda acts as a retcon for the original Showa Godzilla. So here's the thing. So Heisei Godzilla is weird, where starting with Return of Godzilla, they wanted Return of Godzilla to be a direct sequel to the original 1954 Godzilla movie. Like, everything that came afterward doesn't count in this continuity. It's just only the original and this new movie, Return of Godzilla. But they never really explained if that was the same Godzilla as before, or if it was like a new Godzilla or anything like that. And it wasn't until Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah that they kind of retconned it, where they established, oh, so Godzilla was a radiated, like, dinosaur who got mutated from radiation, the Godzillasaurus. But then, at the same time, that movie also had time travel. they had time travel, so the whole point was they went back in time to stop the Godzillasaurus from being irradiated. So that way they could instead have the nuclear bomb irradiate King Ghidorah instead and create him. But the thing was, so and they technically they succeeded, because like, oh, the three little like gremlins that we like irradiated became King Ghidorah. Let's go. Wait a minute, why is Godzilla still around? Because it turns out, oh, a second Godzillasaurus was just roaming around Earth, and then a completely different nuclear incident irradiated that Godzilla into becoming the Godzilla of the Heisei era. So Heisei Godzilla is
Time
just
travel.
so Heisei Godzilla is just pretty much a second Godzilla that got irradiated. Ah! Yeah, but anyways, Heisei Godzilla, let's not kid ourselves, S tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my favorite Godzilla design.
Same. Heisei Godzilla. Same. He's just. He's just power.
Yeah.
He looks powerful. Those legs aren't fat. That is pure 100% muscle.
Yeah. I love him. I love Heisei Godzilla. Also, this gif of him falling over.
Want to make him even cooler? Make him on fire internally.
Literally on fire. Burning Godzilla. Like,
personally, it's on the same level, but yeah.
I love Burning Godzilla. He just looks so cool. It's especially with the fucking like Godzilla already had like the red eyes, but then now with like, you know, him having a nuclear meltdown, like now it just looks like the red eyes really helps sell the idea, like just everything inside of him is literally just burning up. He's literally on fire. Just Also, the red eyes just make him look so evil. Really menacing. But at the same time, I also gotta say, Heisei Godzilla is also a very interesting take on Godzilla, because they wanted. So Heisei Godzilla started off as, with, you know, Return of Godzilla. They wanted to make Godzilla scary again, but then going forward with like Godzilla vs. Biollante, especially starting with Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, they started going in this route where they want to turn Godzilla more of an anti-hero, where this guy is sort of this ambiguous force of nature. You don't really know if he's on your side or not. Like half the time, yeah, he's on your side, but then other times, he's not afraid to just level a city if he wants to. And so it's interesting how they wanted to actually go in a little more with Godzilla, like, oh, look at that shot there, like with the atomic breath, like it's like, ooh, like you could like it just sells. Oh man, he's burning up. And then and then now I'm sad.
It literally just ends with him melting.
Yeah. Godzilla vs. Destroyer is honestly a really interesting ending to the Heisei Godzilla, because Heisei started off with Godzilla being an enemy to humanity again, but then it's interesting how Godzilla ends with humanity trying to, not in a sense save Godzilla. They know they can't save Godzilla, so just that whole sequence of him dying, they're pretty much just trying to mitigate. It's literally trying to help him like ease the pain, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's really sad when you think about it. Heisei Godzilla really became, especially in Godzilla vs. Destroyer, he really became a tragic figure. Man, Heisei Godzilla was just really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should watch all the Heisei stuff.
Honestly, I was gonna suggest doing all the Godzilla stuff.
Even Son of Godzilla.
Yeah, unfortunately. Really, that's not the worst part.
Yeah, I know.
It's all monsters attack.
Dude, you know what's... I gotta say, Manila Del, when you think about it, he's gotta be the most unfortunate fucking monster to exist. Literally, the first thing that happens to him after he was born, after he hatched from his egg, he gets the shit kicked out of him by a bunch of fucking giant bugs.
Literally, his egg was being tortured before he was born. That kind of also the kind of explains a couple things.
Oh, you know what? That does. Are you saying Manila's just a premature birth? But yeah, no. But Heisei Godzilla though, he's neat. And then you know what also another thing about Heisei Godzilla 2, not only did they try to make him like an anti-hero, but they also made him a father with Godzilla Jr. Yeah! Baby Godzilla. look at this dude. He's goofy. It's like meh. Meh. I don't hate this. I don't hate this Baby Godzilla design.
He's cute.
He's cute. Yeah. He's a little goofy though. I'm not gonna lie. It's like meh. But you know what? It really does look like he just came out of the egg. Like he's not very not very scaly. Yeah, he doesn't have like the skin pattern his dad has. He's not even really scaly all that much. He's just this little dude. So yeah, Baby Godzilla. You want to put him S tier?
I'd put him A.
A? Where an A?
Wherever.
I'm gonna put him in a high A, just because he's cute. All right.
No, he's cuter.
Oh my gosh!
He gets cuter.
Okay. So the question is, do you like him better than his dad?
I don't like him better than his dad.
Okay. But he's so adorable. Look at him. Look at how round he is. It's like, look at his like round eyes. Like, I love this so much. He's so cute.
There's also the noise he makes.
I know. Gosh. Oh my gosh! And if you notice, like his spines on his back are also really stubby and round.
Yeah.
He's just so cute and stubby. Just, I love him so much. Oh, I love. And then Godzilla Jr. His teenage years. Long story short, when his dad started dying, he started giving off so much radiation that his son just ended up absorbing like half of the radiation, and then just started getting an early growth spurt. And then
You guys want to play some baseball? Excuse me, I'm gonna go masturbate.
So yeah, like he just became he got an early growth spurt. Like and so look at him just. Now, everything about about Godzilla Jr. here is very clearly just it's just a smaller Heisei Godzilla. Even the spines are smaller. I don't mind it. I like it. It really gives off the idea that this is, a growing Godzilla. I like it. I don't like him as much as him younger though.
Yeah.
All right, and then of course our man, he grew up. Yeah, he grew up. Fun fact: the last shot they used for Godzilla Jr., coming back to life, absorbing all his dad's radiation, and saving Japan is just technically Godzilla versus the Godzilla suit they used for his dad. They just turned off all the LEDs for like the fire effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a fun fact. But yeah, he's neat. And then he grew up even more. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. He grew up even more. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Whoa! What happened to our boy? Yeah. So
The years have either been very kind or not kind at all, depending how you look at it.
So like, okay, so this is the Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex design they use for like a short animation film, and it's very heavily implied that that's Godzilla Jr. And you can clearly tell it's definitely based off of, Heisei Godzilla. So already it's very clearly like, based off of Heisei Godzilla. But then also like at the same time, just something about like the skin texture, like it's a lot more like how to describe it? It looks like he's just covered in like blisters. Like this dude's just been constantly fighting. So I'd probably argue maybe his son probably had it worse than his dad. Like, you saw the shit that was going on, like, in his short films, right? Like, oh my goodness. Like,
Also, we have to remember, Godzilla Jr. did die.
Yeah.
So he clearly experienced what death was.
You know what if this is just Godzilla? What if Godzilla Jr. is just pretty much, I died once, I ain't going through that shit ever again. But like look at his face, like everything about him just looks mean. He's mean. Like it really does just look like he just looks so mean. Like his eyes are so beady and small, but at the same time they pop out with like the glowing irises. So it's just like, ooh, he's mean. Also, Godzilla this Godzilla canonically can do the burning finger from G Gundam. So yeah, I gotta say, this is also an S tier.
When you say he's with his dad.
Yeah, he's with his dad. Because he really does just look like Heisei Godzilla, but just meaner. And I love that. But at the same time, Heisei Godzilla is also a really good design, man. So.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to say he's up there with his dad. And then, check out General. You did it, baby? What'd you do? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, who knew magic would be the peacemaker? Alright. Alright. I'm not... Saved her friendship? That was exhausting. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really want to go in depth with it. Just because that's very personal stuff. But yeah. Nice work, Erdo, saving a friendship matchstick. So... Anyways, Godzilla's special state. Oh yeah, look. Oh shit, look at his fucking arm burnt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That has gotta be painful.
Yeah. So a special state Godzilla, where he's got like all that like white stuff on him, and special state Godzilla is very interesting because all that like white glowing stuff on his body, it's very clearly reminiscent of burning Godzilla. But at the same time, it's not burning Godzilla. It's just something else.
I've learned how to survive. Wow, now I'm sad.
You know, honestly, that if this is Godzilla Jr., that's kind of interesting. If he has something like burning Godzilla, but then I guess like the idea is, you know, again like maybe it's not so much that, you know, maybe it's not so much, oh, I died, I'm never gonna do that shit again, so I'm just gonna do whatever to survive. Maybe it's hear me out. What if this form is like more or less Godzilla's Jr. This is something like that like happened to my dad, but I'm gonna live on for my dad. So I'm gonna take the thing that killed my dad and use it to power myself. That's what I like to think. Man, Godzilla Jr. is also cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think this is cooler than burning Godzilla. So I think I'm actually gonna put this
Again, he's with his dad.
Well, this specific version, I think I'm gonna put him behind normal. I actually kind of like just the normal one a little bit better. But burning Godzilla though, ooh, that's neat. That's neat. All right, Shogun Warriors Godzilla, because you want to include him.
He's very interesting.
He's something, all right. He's yeah. He's he's something. He's he exists. I don't know. C.
I'll put him in C because it's yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put him in C. All right. Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. That's right. We're now in the Americas now. Move over, Japan. It's time for America to take on Godzilla. Wait, is this fan art? I think that's fan art. That's gotta be fan art.
Yeah.
Okay. But Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. That's a Godzilla, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He exists. Hanna-Barbera Shin Godzilla. That'd be funny. It's just Shin Godzilla being the savior of the day. You know, it's neat. It is what it is. I don't know. He's definitely, you know, it's very clearly kid-friendly Godzilla, but then at the same time, you know, for the sake of animation, they had to simplify a lot of stuff about him. So he just ends up looking like a big dinosaur.
Yeah.
So
Funny enough. It looks a lot like Reptar,
Oh, Reptar.
which is funny
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Yeah, it's Reptar. I think I'll put him like, I don't know, C as well. It's just because I feel like Godzilla is something that you can't just simply make him a dinosaur and call it a day. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna put him in low C for now because he's just a dinosaur. All right. Marvel Godzilla. That's right. Marvel Comics used to have Godzilla. I'll get to you. But, yeah. Marvel Godzilla. They had their take on the King of the Monsters. It's better. He still kind of looks like just a big lumbering dinosaur. But at the same time, okay, well, actually, this right here is funny because look, he has a beer gut. Godzilla, after fighting the Avengers all day, is like, I just spent all day just trying to beat up Sora. I'm gonna go home and maybe have a beer. I do think like I think it's like it just depends on like how he's drawn. Like some shots he does actually look kind of cool. I will say one thing I will give about Marvel Godzilla, he looks mean.
Yeah.
He looks mean. It's like, oh, he's mean. Ooh. I kind of like that. So he's definitely better. He's mean looking. Just, ooh. I think I'll put him, B somewhere. Where should I put him in B? Or, actually, no, high C. Just because I still think he just looks like a big dinosaur, and I feel like, again, Godzilla, I feel like for Godzilla, you can't just make him just a big dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least he's a mean-looking dinosaur, so he's a high C. Alright. And then that happened. Yeah.
So, for legal reasons, they couldn't make him Godzilla anymore.
Yeah.
Because he was in the Marvel Universe.
Uh-huh.
So, but like, Godzilla kind of had to...
Yeah. And, they changed the design. And, who am I kidding? I don't like it. It's so, you know what it is. This is not a bad monster design, and it feels like someone was, this looks like someone was told to draw the idea of Godzilla without knowing what Godzilla actually looks like. And in a sense that kinda makes sense. Like everything about this kinda does make sense for Godzilla, technically. But it's really that face.
Yeah.
It's and then apparently who killed him here? Like,
I don't...
Wait, who? Oh, is that what's his name? What's this guy's name again? The guy with the wings.
Archangel.
Archangel. Yeah, I guess Archangel just fucking murdered Godzilla. So.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what's? Actually, I want to mention real quick. You know what's it's kind of interesting how once they didn't have the rights to Godzilla anymore, Marvel just killed him off. So, Archangel could just kill Godzilla. I find that funny because the current Godzilla DC Comics just has Godzilla just straight up murking Superman.
I know.
Like, hold on. I got like it's like versus Superman. Like just look at this shot right. Look at this page right here. Like Superman's just all burnt up, and then the sun's like, oh my gosh, what? Or maybe I don't think that's the sun. Just some guy's like, oh my gosh, Superman, what happened? And you just see Godzilla in the back just going, ha ha, yeah, take that, Superman. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. It's how even DC Superman, like one of the strongest, beings to exist, just gets his ass whooped by Superman. Oh, it's kind of interesting. What? Explain to me again, Nick. Why is it Superman's weak against radiation?
They're ionizing radiation.
Huh. So yeah, Superman just got his ass beat by Godzilla. And also you can see King Kong's also joining the fray soon, so yeah. So I kind of find that interesting. Alright, let's get into America. Cause well, it was bound to happen. We'll get to you real quick. Actually, I do want to. No, actually, I feel like before we talk about this, I do have to mention. So we know about Roland Emmerich's 1998 Godzilla. We already know what we're gonna say about this, but like, so the fascinating thing though is when they were like conceptualizing what an American Godzilla was before they brought on Roland Emmerich. They were having like all sorts of different plans and going through all sorts of different creators, and they had Stan Winston design his take on Godzilla, and this is what we got.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very clearly, it's not bad. You do notice he's very. I will say, I think it's the scales on him. I think the scales definitely give off the impression of, very dinosaur.
Yeah.
And, I'm not saying that's bad, but, like, it's not bad. I'll say that. I don't think it's my favorite take on Godzilla design, but, it's not bad. It's very clearly, like, Stan Winston very clearly took the idea of, like, a supposed, realistic Godzilla, and so he just drew heavy inspiration from, an actual, like, dinosaur, and put it into this design. And, it's not bad. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think it's definitely not my favorite. I'll put him, like, maybe, like, A?
Yeah.
Yeah, A, like, here, behind Return of Godzilla. Behind 84 Godzilla. It's not a bad Godzilla design. But we know that's not what we got, and we got this dude. Yay! It's him. It's him. So oh yeah, here's also so they really want to go for a very radical, different approach with Godzilla design-wise, and if Stan Winston's Godzilla was very clearly inspired by drawing very heavily from like dinosaur, they really overdid it with heavy dinosaur with this one. So yeah. I will say though, this is actually a very interesting take, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't actually bring myself to hate this Godzilla design.
Near can I.
It's actually pretty interesting. It's unique, and you know what? Honestly, if this Godzilla had a better movie in general, I feel like people would have been a lot more accepting of this design, because while it is definitely a more radical approach, it's interesting, and there's still enough there to be like Godzilla in a sense. He's got the spines and everything.
He's got the spines. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Look, the point is, it's not that bad of a Godzilla design.
No!
It's
It's not that bad of a design for a giant monster.
well, even then, like for Godzilla alone, you know, I'm gonna stand by it. I still don't think this is, you know, the best America can do. We'll get to that, but like for you know, a completely radical take on a Godzilla design, again, I just personally feel like if it was in a better movie, people would be a lot more accepting. And you know what? I say this because I know for a fact that it could work. This design could work if it was in a better movie, if they just did him better, because his son exists. His son exists, Nick.
Yeah.
Like his son exists, and you know, like design wise, it's just still this. You know, a little different. Like he's a lot more brown, and his spines on his back, you know, are a little bit different color. But then like everything about this gets like, even though it's a different design, everything about this guy was still pretty much your typical kind of classic Godzilla. He even his son had atomic breath. You just don't like the long chin knot? That's understandable. Yeah, he's got a pretty protruding chin. That's understandable. But you know, like again, like his son is actually pretty neat. So you know, I definitely feel like if this was just a better movie, this honestly people would have been a lot more accepting with this design. So, just as a design though alone though, obviously it's not gonna be that high. Like, but I don't want to say it's bad. So I'm gonna put it a low A.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I'd give the first one. I mean the father. D.
Okay.
Because he doesn't even act like Godzilla. Because in that movie, you wanna know what's destroying, you know, the city?
Yeah, it's mostly the U.S. military.
Yeah, Godzilla's running.
Yeah.
Away. That's not Godzilla.
But this is just design-wise, though, Nick. Like as a design alone, it's not the worst. I'll put him. I don't want to put him in D though. Just when it comes to design, how about low B?
All right.
Yeah, low B for him. Oh wait, actually I forgot. I actually have to mention the baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gotta mention the baby. That's
okay.
Roland Ember clearly went, "Oh man, the Velociraptors were so cool. Why don't we do that?" Okay. It's okay, you know. It's not a bad baby. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna put the baby in D, just cause. I'm.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Cause even for like a baby Godzilla, I don't know. It just looks like a dinosaur. This definitely just looks like a dinosaur. So it's just. All right. So then, what about his? But then the son, though, it is still It is still Is this still the same design? But I also do like the separate like color spine. That's neat. So, design wise, the son, I still gonna put him also in B, but I like him better than his dad. So, just as a design alone. Alright, Cyber Godzilla. Now you want to put this in because
that is technically the first Godzilla. Well, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I still argue this is more or less. This fits more for a Mecha Godzilla, but
It does, but you know, it
Hmm.
is. He is technically both.
yeah. So I don't know. It's
He's
alright.
neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's neat.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't really like him as much as just normal lizard.
Yeah.
He's got a xenomorph head going on though.
Yeah.
I'll just put him here. All right. The unmentionable. Well, we gotta mention him, right? This is technically a Godzilla design. Oh, but you know, actually, it's Zilla. You know, they said Zilla from Final Wars. Technically, Zilla's kind of a different monster than Godzilla from 1998. Technically, it's still, you know, it's very clearly supposed to be the same guy from 1998, but it's technically different. Also, I know for a fact that Toho hated this Godzilla so much that they purposely made him look even shittier with the CG in Final Wars.
I know.
It's kind of funny how he just gets fucking just he just gets fucking just annihilated. Actually, I will say though, he does look neat in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, actually, you know what's funny about Zilla from the comics? It's been a while since I read them, but I do remember he was actually kind of treated better there in the comics.
Yeah.
He still lost to Godzilla, but he didn't, like, you know, lose humiliating loss, and he was actually able to, like, do some pretty good damage against some other kaiju. So yeah. But Zilla is technically a different is technically not this Godzilla. So this is technically Godzilla. Alright. Okay. So we can finally get back into peak. Yeah! Mira Goji from Godzilla 2000 and Godzilla vs. Megaurus. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. he's neat, and I really love the purple, like, crystalline spines he's got going on. It's really unique. I dig it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You could definitely see this is a design a lot of people like, because I know I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, it's this dude right here from Godzilla X Kong. You can clearly tell someone's like, you know, they were onto something with Godzilla 2000. So yeah, I like him. And plus, now also a thing though is this Godzilla, his design wise, definitely starts to lose a bit of that mammalianness with his snout. It's you can see he's kind of becoming a lot more reptile. Like, just how, like, so it's interesting because Godzilla's not just, what I mean, like, when I say, like, Godzilla's not just a big dinosaur, is his design was always supposed to be also not just dinosaur, but there's some, like, mammalian aspect to him. It's in his name, Gojira, which is the combining of the Japanese words of gorilla and whale. So he's a gorilla whale. So, like, especially, like, in the snout, he always had kind of a mammalian aspect to him. But here, you see, he kind of loses that a bit. He starts looking a lot more reptilian.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I like him, though. And also, I think also just, I really like the purple, like, crystalline spines. They look jagged and mean. Like you this Godzilla, you know what it is about this Godzilla? He looks like just touching him will hurt you. Like just touching him, you just go, ah, shit, ah. Nick, this Godzilla design, you just touch him. Ow! Ah, that hurt. Did I draw blood?
Am I bleeding? No, I'm not bleeding. But
but
how though?
Yeah. So, I'm gonna put him in S tier, just cause. But I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him behind the original 1954 Godzilla. I'm gonna put him there. All right, GMK down do 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 down do 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 bam ba 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 dum bum bum. GMK is also really interesting because so Nick, GMK is actually a very fascinating movie because this movie has a really interesting political message behind it.
Yeah.
Where so the idea behind GMK is, so context about GMK, why he is the way he is. This was around the time, so our man Shinzo Abe, turns out he wasn't a perfect person. You know, as much as he constantly pushed for Japan to have sex so that way we could, you know, they could boost their population again. He wasn't perfect. He was very much an advocate for, how should we say, history revisionism, to say the least. So this was around a time where Shinzo Abe really wanted to push idea of, let's not talk about all the fucking terrible shit Japan did during World War II. So, yeah. And GMK is interesting where the idea was the people behind us like, no, don't do that. Yes, we as a country did some fucking horrendous, god-awful shit in Japan. Like we're not gonna just ignore that. Like as much as we, you know, people go, oh, Japan's cool and stuff. Like you can't ignore that. You know, during World War II, they did some pretty damn awful shit. And
yeah,
and essentially GMK Godzilla's whole conception is pretty much, no, we can't just forget all the awful shit we as a country, Japan, did. We, you know, otherwise, you know, it's pretty much, you know, if we don't learn from history, we're bound to make the same mistake. So GMK is very interesting where they really want the idea of, no, don't forget, even though the past is fucking awful, we can't just forget it. And so GMK Godzilla was conceptualized as literally Godzilla being the personification of all the dead victims of World War II that died during the Pacific War. Like, not just Japanese, but also, like, you know, like the Americans and, you know, and all the other, you know, innocent, not just the soldiers, but also like innocent.
This was for Pearl Harbor.
It's just every victim personified in the Pacific War became this Godzilla. So, anyways, that's the background. Design-wise, though, he's neat. He's mean. Like he has no pupils. He has no pupils.
He looks like a soulless version of Showa Godzilla.
And you know what? I think that's the intention.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he just has no soul. Or like he's like possessed. All the prime ministers will vaguely refer to World War II silliness. Even school textbooks until 2013 wouldn't mention it. Wow. Wow. That's ooh. Yeah. You know what? I don't want to dive too deep into politics, especially for this. But like, you know, it's like, okay, it's not as horrendous. Like, I feel like this is not that great of a comparison. But you know, like, it's like how like we rarely talk about the Japanese internment camps in World War II.
Yeah.
Like we like talking a lot about, you know, the Holocaust, you know, and that's not saying, you know, we shouldn't talk about, like, yeah, they did some fucking awful shit with the Jews, but, like, we can't just ignore, you know, like, it always feels like we're just glossing over the Japanese internment camps, like, yeah, it happened. Anyways, let's talk about the Holocaust. Like, well, we can't just really gloss over that, you know, like, we anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to dive deep into that. But GMK Godzilla design wise though, he just looks mean. He's also kind of got a gut belly going on. Oh, but you know, I do also want to mention this though. Rewatching GMK and also like watching some like videos about like what happened behind the scenes of GMK. I gotta tell you, yeah, you could clearly tell the director from -1 really loved GMK. Did you know that Godzilla's spines in GMK actually move when he was doing the atomic breath?
Huh.
Yeah. So, yeah, you could clearly tell Yamazaki was like, ooh, GMK. Ooh, I like that movie. Yeah. But, this is, yeah, this is nice. S tier. He just looks scared. He just looks mean. Do I put him in? Do I put him above the original though? I don't know.
I wouldn't put him above the originals.
Okay. Alright then. Alright. Next up, let's talk about Kiryu Godzilla! Kiryu? Kiryu-chan! Yeah, that game seriously has ruined me, Nick. Every time I hear Kiryu now, I don't think of Mechagodzilla. I think of the dude with a snazzy suit beating up people in Japan. And, you know, it's not just me. Like, here, I'm gonna look, like, if I look up Kiryu, the first thing that's gonna come up is Yakuza, and then they tell you, oh, do you mean Kiryu from Godzilla? It's like, well, yeah, but also Kiryu from Yakuza, so... Like real quick, like, in images you can see, it's just all Yakuza, and then, oh, there's one Mechagodzilla. But anyways, Kiryu Goji from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Tokyo SOS. He looks like Godzilla 2000, Mirror Goji. But he's gray. He's got white spines now, and I know you like calling him Hood Goji.
Yeah, because he's got kind of like a hooded like neck frill thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say though, even though it looks like just like a gray Mirror Goji, he doesn't look as mean. Which is kind of funny considering he's supposed to be the antagonist Godzilla again.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look as mean. I don't like him as much as Godzilla 2000. But then, Nick, I didn't notice until you brought it up. Apparently, in Tokyo SOS, he has a scar on his chest because of what against Mechagodzilla. Admittedly, it's been a while since I've seen Against Mechagodzilla, so I need to rewatch that. But like here, the toy, like he's got a nice scar on his chest. So I don't know. I guess really just comes down to I don't know. I guess it really just comes down to do you like him better with the scar or no scar, Nick?
Partially like him a little bit more.
Okay, so I'll just put him
just a little bit, but just because it just means this guy's seen shit.
Okay, so I'll just put him above. All right. Like Godzilla Gaiden, not. All right, here we go, mom boy. Oh yeah. Yeah!
Final Wars Godzilla.
S tier, my man. I love him. Okay, hold on, real quick. Before I decide where it S tier, I just want to say, I love Final Wars Godzilla, cause so Godzilla's Final Wars is also interesting, where he's kind of also sort of a radical approach to Godzilla, where he's a lot slimmer. Like, you could tell everything about him is a lot slimmer, but at the same time, I feel like this Godzilla looks like it's like it's like a Street Fighter or something. Like everything about him just looks like just some muscular. He looks like a muscular guy more than anything else. But at the same time, I kind of like him because of it.
Yeah.
Also, I just love his head, his face. He looks so mean.
He is here to literally kick everyone's ass.
And you know, to be fair, I don't blame this Godzilla for looking so angry all the time. The movie literally starts off with
vanilla for a son.
Well, Dad, also the movie literally starts off with them freezing Godzilla in the Arctic. So, and then when they unfreeze him, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too. It's like, what the fuck happened? This Godzilla when he wakes up, when the aliens attack, is literally just the personification. Just, what the fuck did you do to my house?
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill you now. I like him. I still like Heisei Godzilla more, but this is pretty good too. I'm gonna where should I put him? You know what? Here, I'm gonna sorry Godzilla Jr. I'm gonna have to put this guy between you and your dad, just cause I like Final Wars Godzilla. He's neat. Alright, here we go. Let's talk about the Monsterverse. At last, we're back to America. Well, we'll get to you. We'll get to you. But first, we gotta talk about. Okay, let me just bring this up. We gotta talk about these guys. This guy and this guy. Ooh. I don't know what noise I'm making there. Just ooh.
You sound like Peter when he has his back shaved. He purrs like a walrus.
But all right. So let's start off with Monsterverse Godzilla. So I mentioned how like with Heisei Godzilla, I didn't go include all of them because the designs were subtle changes. This one, it is still subtle changes, but at least you could tell the most noticeable design change, which I can include, is the spines. And honestly, I do want to say changing the spines does actually make a difference for me. I'm not gonna lie, they do make a difference for me. So, Godzilla 2014, from the 2014 movie. Okay, let's not kid ourselves. let's not kid ourselves here. Where do I put him though?
Actually, for this one, put him at the lowest because of those spines.
I don't know, but even then though, he's not that bad though.
He's in S.
But still, I don't want to put him low S. I want to put him pretty high up.
Just think about this. He's a great design that's gonna get better.
Okay. I'll put him above the Showa Godzilla and Godzillasaurus. But okay, so this Godzilla design though, it's already pretty neat.
Yeah.
So design wise, this is America's second take on Godzilla. Well, I guess you could maybe say third if you count Stan Winston's design. This is Is it racist to say all the Godzilla might look the same? I don't know. To be fair, I don't think Godzilla cares about racism. I think he'll just see you as just. I don't know. You know what's the thing? You know what's kind of interesting about Godzilla? Some Godzillas are just straight up like these malicious assholes, And then some Godzillas, their views on humanity is just, I don't know, they just exist. You, like, let's be honest, like especially like Monster vs. Godzilla, I'm pretty sure Monster vs. Godzilla just sees humanity as just, bugs.
They're there.
They're there. But like, so they clearly want to keep the original like silhouette of the original Godzilla, but then they also want to have their own little flourishes on him. I really love Godzilla, Monster vs. Godzilla's head. Can I say that I really love his head. I believe they said they want to inspire not just the head but also like his whole like body stature. I said they want to make him look somewhat like a bear.
Yeah.
And you know what? In a sense, that also kind of goes back to like the mammalian aspect of his design, whereas they kind of included it here too, where like it's got like the body of a bear. And I mean, if Godzilla vs. Kong is anything to go by, then yeah. Godzilla vs. Kong is very fascinating because dude got so pissed off at Kong, he just went on all fours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. One of my favorite jokes I've seen on Twitter when it comes to Godzilla x Kong, with him like running the way he does in the trailer. I've never seen Godzilla sprint like a human before. This isn't just ancient rivalry. This is ancient hatred. He's not just pissed. He's super pissed. He hates this monkey. It's like, what did that monkey do to piss off my boy so badly? To get him sprinting like that. But yes, like he's just neat. He's neat. I think they also said like they also want to make him look somewhat realistic. They also want to make this Godzilla realistic. So they added like they were thinking like what's an animal that like is able to a heavy land animal to support its own weight. So they decided to also include like feet that resemble like an elephant. Because elephants they're like the heaviest like land mammals. So they want to have like elephant feet. And then, but the amphibious aspect of him, so they're like, oh, you know what? Let's give him like So like it's very reptile-like with his skin, but it's very like crocodile. It's not just scales; it's like crocodile skin going on, and at the same time though, like something about like that crocodile skin, it just looks tough.
Yeah.
And I think they want to make the dorsal fins like that, the spines like that, to be like dorsal fins of like a shark, because like there's moments where like when he's swimming, it's very like it's like Jaws. So it's like he's like an eagle in the head, the body of a bear, the skin of a crocodile, elephant feet, and like shark fins all over him. I think sharks are technically. Wait, hold on. Are sharks mammals?
No,
No,
Changus.
They're not. Oh, they're fish.
They're fish.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know why. My mind just immediately went to. Are they mammals? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I don't know. You know what it is? Because I was mentioning how much like mammalian aspects goes into Godzilla design, and I just my mind just went, are sharks mammals? So did I receive the package you sent me? Oh yeah, Chelsea, I forgot about that. Hold on, give me a second. I have her hanging on my door because I don't know where else to put her, but I dropped. Okay, hold on here. I'm not gonna put on my camera. My hair's a fucking mess because I didn't take a shower yet. Here, I'm just gonna take a picture. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll just I'll put in Discord just to yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, ooh yeah. There we go. Yeah. Thank you, Chelsea. Sage.
You got some from Chelsea. That's great.
Yeah.
Did you get anything else by chance?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Nick. I want to save it for Christmas.
You want to save it for Christmas? Okay.
Yeah, well, you know, Nick, we're gonna be talking all Christmas night. We have a movie to watch that night, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so I'll open it there when you're there to like, ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let me put Sage back on the door. There we go. Alright, there we go. Sage is like a door ornament because I don't know where to hang her and stuff. I don't know what she sent you, but it's a big box and got some weight and you're excited. Oh no. Don't be crazy. They lack the boobies. First of all, this is a child we're talking about here. I mean, it's an AI, so you know it doesn't really matter. You know, you can't really. An AI doesn't really have consent, but it's a child.
Even if AI doesn't have consent, plus, not even a year old.
Yeah. And plus, at the very least, even if it's not a real child, it's Eggman's child. I'm pretty sure Eggman's gonna go like, what the fuck you say about my... Nick, okay, real quick tangent. I gotta say, one of my favorite things I've seen on Twitter from the Sonic takeover is like, oh, Eggman, what's your favorite, creation? It's gotta be Sage. Like, boo! You got... boo! You're pulling out the daughter card? Come on! It's like, okay, fine, don't... I forgot what robot he said. The robot gopher. That's my answer. And then people just constantly drew these images of just Eggman just praising Sage or being like a good father, and there's just Metal Sonic in the shadow just looking either angry or depressed. It's like, I love you. It's literally the meme you made, like the mom with the two children in the swimming pool, like Eggman's holding up Sage, and there's just Metal Sonic just swimming. And I guess maybe Cubot and Orbot are the skeletons at the bottom.
Yeah, they are.
You meant sharks? Ah, okay. They lack the boobies. Okay. Wait, is that really a thing about what makes a mammal? That they have boobies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
They have to produce milk.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Plus, shark have gills, Jenkins.
Well, so does Godzilla, but he's not a fish. He's not a fish, but he has gills, Nick.
He's fictional.
He's real to me! I have a figure of him on my desk! He stares at me, growling at me. It's like, ugh, this bastard. He's not just a lizard, Ray! He's a monster! There's a difference! Okay, anyways. Speaking of Godzilla, here we go. King of the Monsters Godzilla, okay?
There we go. See, it's tough. James, I'm not gonna lie, it's between this and Heisei.
You know what? Here, I'll sandwich him between the two Heiseis.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair. Sandwich him between the two Heiseis. Actually, you know what? Well, actually, no, we'll get to it. But, so, King of the Monsters Godzilla, they redesigned him a bit. There's some subtle changes, but ultimately, the biggest change they did was they changed his his spines, his dorsal plates. Where, in 2014, there was, this gif of Godzilla fucking laughing at Kong. Dude, Godzilla was so mean in that movie. Like, he literally was laughing as soon as Kong got his ass beat. It's like, look at that asshole.
What dumbass? I hope he dies.
But so you see like his spines here, they're very like jagged, very kind of like shark fins. And here they.
Chase, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I hope that asshole got his head kicked in. I hope his parents don't love him.
Oh my gosh. Godzilla's like, hope your parents die. Kong's like, my parents are already dead. That
Even
makes
better.
it even better.
Wow, that makes it even funnier.
But like they changed his like his spines on his back to resemble more of like a traditional like maple leaf-esque, dorsal fin design that most Godzillas have. And it kind of makes a difference. I'm not gonna lie. You know what it is? Because the dorsal fins on his back here, they are humongous. Like especially like this one right here, like the middle one here, it's humongous. And it kind of gives it kind of gives off this impression that this Godzilla is just massive. Like somehow he put on even more, not weight, mass. He put on even more mass between 2014 and 2019. It's kind of fun. I do know other than that, like subtle changes they did was they changed his feet design. He's got more like protruding claws now, so there's not so much elephant feet anymore. Apparently people didn't like that. I didn't mind that. And then also another thing was they actually also rounded out his tail to resemble more like the Godzilla suits, because their tails are usually round. And also the other subtle change is they kind of changed the proportion of his head and his neck. And you know what? Actually, to be fair, I could kind of see it. Let me pull up 2014 again. Let me pull him up again. Where are you? Where are you? Like, you could it's not that noticeable, but like his head kind of shrunk a bit, and his neck is thicker, than 2014, which again kind of gives off the impression that his body just got even bigger. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. I like Godzilla. Just you know what this Godzilla looks like? Just he looks like a hippo. And
or like horrifying.
He's like a hippo or a rhino, and that's a compliment because let me pull up the hip. Let me pull up the hippo stuff.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the hippo. Jesus Christ, that's scary! this hip, you look at a hip, like look at this image here. You think, oh, a hippo, it's just a chubby little bastard. That's not fat. That's 100% muscle. These things are scary. So like when it comes to Godzilla, like he looks a little bit on the big side. That's not fat. That's muscle. He's just walking muscle. And I like that. I love him. I love him for that.
Yeah.
Check out the art channel on Discord. Oh, who's that supposed to be, Mastic? Wait, hold on. Is that an X-Men logo? Is that what's her name? Oh my gosh, I know X-Men characters. I know my X-Men characters. There's Wolverine, guy with the glasses, Phoenix chick, Jean. Is that supposed to be Jean, or do I have that wrong and I'm just stupid? I'm probably stupid. It's Rouge. I'm stupid.
Rogue.
Right. Rogue. Rogue the Bat. Rogue the Bat. Knuckles is gonna have the best night of his life. He's gonna die afterwards, but at least he'll have the best night of his life when he dies. Matchstick. I'm not fat. I'm big boned. Fatty, fat ass. Does that do anything? Kill, put the gun out, no!
I'm not fat. I'm big bone.
Alright, so yeah. This Godzilla's, yeah. He's cool. He's cool. Alright, Burning Godzilla!
He's cool!
Yeah! I'm not gonna lie, I like Burning Godzilla. Burning Godzilla is just cool in general. Look at his... Like, these are toys, but, you know, they get the point across. Okay, here we go. Here's a nice image. Like, I will say, how do I describe this? There's stuff about this Burning Godzilla I like more than the Heisei Burning Godzilla. But there's stuff about the Heisei Burning Godzilla I like more than this. You know what I mean? I kind of get what you mean. So one thing I do love about this Burning Godzilla that I kind of do like a little more than Heisei Godzilla is how like all like the cracks in his skin and stuff is just like, you know, hot, burning hot. Like it's like it really also helps sell the idea that like, you know, just everything inside of him is just, you know, burning up like alive. So we're getting to electric red and blue Godzilla. I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see for that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this could be considered red Godzilla. Like this shot here, he looks pretty red. Okay, so you know what it is? Even though there's two Burning Godzillas, but I think like they're kind of going for two different things. This one here is going for the idea that, you know, just a Godzilla that's just burning up from the inside, that's just barely, you know, containing all that like nuclear radiation going and, you know, wild and haywire. You can see all the smoke going off. This Godzilla looks like he's just fire incarnate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this Burning Godzilla looks like he's just made out of fire. And I don't know, like I like both of them.
They're really going for two different things.
Yeah.
One is power, the other is pain.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really cool. I will say though. Okay, I will say though. I'm not gonna lie. I think if Burning Godzilla was just constantly looking like this, were like the fire Mothra wings to, you know, help sell the idea that, you know, she gave her life to power up Godzilla. I feel like maybe then I would like this better than Heisei.
Okay, so here's the thing. When he does like the fucking pulse.
Yeah, you can see it, but I'm saying like, what if he was just constantly like that? Like this was just this was just all fire, like everything like actual like, you know, flames flickering off of his back. I don't know. I'm having a hard time because they're both cool, even though they're going for different things. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. I think I'm just gonna put him here. Just they're side by side. They're both pretty cool Burning Godzillas. So yeah. All right, now we could talk about this dude. So while we don't have an actual a full-on design, we do know what he looks like thanks to the toys. Yeah. And then also, I guess there's also the shirt, like the shirt design that got leaked, like right here. So, okay, you're not letting me find a better resolution image. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, evolved Godzilla from the new movie Godzilla X Kong. So this toy right here is our best look so far at his design. He slimmed down.
Oh yeah.
He slimmed down. My boy lost weight. He slimmed down. His arms are also considerably longer, if you noticed. Like
Yeah.
You know what it is? So this got so the thing is, it's implied that like Godzilla changes his design subtly after each battle. I feel like I feel like this Godzilla's I feel like this Godzilla design is Godzilla going, I got my ass kicked by Mechagodzilla. I'm gonna become
no more.
I'm gonna square
No
up.
more of that.
Yeah. So like he's got longer arms now, like Mechagodzilla. He's slimmed down a bit. You know what it is? I feel you know what it is? This Godzilla kind of looks like Nick. I think okay. I can't say for certainty. I know what their end goal is with this Godzilla, but if he keeps like evolving and his design keeps changing, and based on the rate you're going, I feel like their ultimate goal is just to make this guy again. Do you know what I mean? He's a little
Another Final Wars. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
It was just design, a little more slimmed down, but still muscular. Like, I think that's kind of what they're going for. So, but at the same time, you can also tell, like, with the spines on his back, they're going for, like, that, like, Godzilla 2000 and look going on. He looks like, so some shots he looks kind of green, but some shots he looks gray. I think he's supposed to be gray, but like you could tell like it's. And okay, it's just the lighting. It's just the lighting underneath his neck, but it also kind of looks like he's got a hood going on, like Tokyo SOS Kiryu Godzilla. Yeah. I feel like ultimately this Godzilla is just take the MonsterVerse Godzilla and make him more like the Millennium era / yeah, I think they're trying to make him more like the Millennium era Godzilla, like Godzilla 2000, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, Tokyo SOS, Final Wars, that type of stuff. I will say, I don't know if I like this Godzilla as much as, the previous MonsterVerse Godzillas. I am warming up to it though. I've actually warmed up to this design significantly, but at the same time, I don't know, because I feel like this design's kind of cool in stuff itself. Where I feel, you know what it is, this Godzilla, I feel like it kind of makes sense for like a Godzilla that wants to just, for a design-wise that's, constantly gonna be, rough and tumbling with everyone, getting physical. So you want to make him a little more, slimmer, a little more agile and stuff, kind of like a Final Wars sort of stuff going on. But at the same time, it kind of loses the feeling that like the presence of power that the previous MonsterVerse Godzilla designs had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, it looks like he has big boobs here. You see it right? Like his chest kind of protrudes out, so it looks like he has boobs going on.
Oh my gosh,
Mm,
Changus.
yeah.
I know what they're actually trying to go for.
What?
It's not Final Wars, it's Godzilla.
Oh?
Changus.
Yeah.
They're going for something else. They're going for something completely different.
Huh. Okay. What you say? You could say that this this change in Godzilla design is only logical. Logical. Giraffical. Yeah, that's not mine.
See, that's not mine.
No, but I so this Godzilla, it's you know what, I think this tier list can change, and you know we gotta add addendum anyways. But I feel like ultimately, I think I'm going to put this one above 2014. Just for now.
Right.
Just for now, because you know, I don't know. I've warmed up to the design a lot, but you know, I don't know. There's something about it that, you know, I feel like, you know, it looks like we gained some really cool stuff with this design, but at the same time we had to sacrifice some other cool stuff that made the other Monsterverse designs look cool. So I will say though, you could definitely tell in his arms now, they're just bulging with muscle. So yeah. All right, let's talk about being back to horror. Do no 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 down no no down no down no down down da 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 da.
What a fucking nightmare!
Yeah. So Shin Godzilla. Honestly, this is also, let's be honest, this is also another S tier. Let's just get it out of the way. It is another S tier design, but like, this is very interesting because Shin Godzilla, design-wise, you could clearly tell the mentality going on behind it is, what if we take everything about like the original intent of like the original design of Godzilla and just up it up a notch? So now like you could tell like, oh, everything's about, you know, they're really emphasizing the radiation burn skin going on. Like you can see all the cracks going on inside of, like, in the skin that, like, he looks like a bloody mess. Which, you know what? Yeah, sounds about right. With, like, radiation burns, like, dude, radiation sickness is no joke. Like, there's stories of how, like, people's, like, skin just fall off because of the radiation.
Yeah.
And you could definitely see it with this. And just not just that, like everything about him too, like his weird mouth, his jacket mouth going on. Also, his atomic breast is really interesting too. Like he just looks. He's just cool, and look at this dude. Like he's just nightmare fuel. Like you can see, like he doesn't even have a tongue. He doesn't even have a tongue, Nick. It's just burnt, charred up insides as well, and like his eyes are so small and beady. It's like, eh.
James, here's the fucked up thing.
Mm.
He probably had a tongue.
Probably. You know.
It's gone now.
Yeah. Cause like you can see like how like dude, it looks like his rib cage is exposed. So he's a bloody mess. He didn't always start off that way. To be fair, what he started off with wasn't any better. So okay, so the first form,
we don't really 100% know.
We don't really know. I know there's concept art, but we didn't really know what it actually looks like in the film, so we don't really know. All we see is just his tail. The second form, though, this is what we see, and boy, is something. Okay, so I want to say this. Something about this design, about his second form, this is both really goofy looking and simultaneously scary. But also I think also the big thing I want to say is all these forms for Shin Godzilla, everything about him just looks sad.
Yeah.
Like you look at Shin Godzilla as all his forms, and you can't just help go, man, I feel bad for this dude. I never noticed this detail. Look at that little protrusion in his thigh going on. It looks like he was trying to stand on land at first, and then his legs fucking broke.
Oh.
And that's why he's just crawling on his belly all the time. Like his, like this is Godzilla out. I'm sorry. I never noticed that until now. Like this protrusion. It looks like bones protruding out of his his skin, and the skin just barely covering it up. Like he's trying to walk, but each time it just breaks his leg. And also I know the way why his eyes look so big and like googly eye like that is because that's actually how deep sea fish eyes work. Because the idea is this guy's his eyes are still adjusting to sunlight and on land daytime. Shin was the first to show how radiation could screw you up. Probably. So and the blood seeping through his gills. Oh yeah, the gill. How's he's having trouble breathing air. So all it does is just making his lungs bleed. So yeah, I gotta say the first form, honestly. Something about the first form, I gotta say. I mean the second form. I keep saying the first form is technically the second form. Something about the second form kind of just seems even more tragic than the fourth form. Anyways, S tier. Just cause he just looks so tragic. He looks so sad.
He's adorable.
But not just I wouldn't say adorable. He just look again.
He's ugly cute.
But then also you just can't help but feel sorry for him. It's like
yeah.
Where do I put him? Here, I'll put him just because he's technically not the fully on sauropod Godzilla we know. I'll put him. Actually no, I want to put him above the Godzillasaurus at least. Just cause it's not this isn't the Godzilla we know just yet, but this is still pretty good. And again, he just looks he's just constant agony. And then the third form, when he finally learned to stand up. This dude looks so weird and out of proportion. S tier. It works.
Yeah.
Cause the whole idea is he just finally learned to stand up, but it's not right. Just something about him is just not right. I'm able to stand now, but something's not right. My arms are so tiny and vestigial. Ugh. And also he's just completely red, which it kind of looks like just evolving made him just his entire body just tear apart. So he
looks like he has no skin.
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like he has no skin. S tier.
Yeah.
Where should I put him? I want to put him. I'll put him above Showa Godzilla here. This Mega Goji. I'll put him above Mega Goji. So, yeah, and then of course this one. Now me personally, I actually do end up liking this more than the MonsterVerse design. That's just me. Because I feel like MonsterVerse Godzilla is super cool. I feel like this Godzilla though he personifies everything the original Godzilla is supposed to be, but just ramp it up a notch to like 11. I don't know if I want to put him above Burning Godzilla though, because he's still cool.
I want to put him. I wouldn't put him above Heisei.
Above Heisei? Okay. He's still really cool though. And then, we gotta mention it. Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Oh, someone else I want to mention the jaw.
Well, it's like when he splits open to.
Yeah.
Like a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also has a jaw in his tail.
Yeah. And speaking of tail, what the fuck is going on here? What's going on here? This is Godzilla's 5th form, which idea is Godzilla. It's actually a really interesting idea that Godzilla's final evolution to combat humanity is he's going to become humanity. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you can see how like all these like humanoid Godzillas are splitting off the tail. Even then, this process also still looks like it's just painful. Like it's probably not only hurting the main Godzilla himself, but just these guys being born like from the tail itself. It looks painful as well. Like that's just Shin Godzilla personified in general. It's just pain. Anyways, okay, but now here's the thing though. Should the 5th form be an S tier?
Nah.
Where should I put the 5th form?
B.
B? I'll put a low. I'll put a... Yeah, here, why not? Low B. But still interesting to think of, though. How very Ava of you, Mr. Ano. Would you... Anime guy says F22. Would you intercept me? I'd intercept me. Hey, Chris, I'm just here to borrow something from your room. Hey, did you sit on something? I'll never forget when you told me that Chris's voice is based off of Buffalo Bill. Would you fuck me?
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me so hard.
Check my DMs. Okay, I'll check that out after the stream. But yeah, Shin Godzilla is cool. Also, one fun fact: Shin Godzilla was originally gonna have an animatronic for some scenes.
Yeah.
They ultimately decided not to go with it, and instead they went with CG, just fully CGI. I gotta say though, at the very least, when it comes to Godzilla, I do like the idea of motion capture, because even though it's completely CGI, there is still a human element behind portraying Godzilla. Motion capture really feels like the evolution of, suitmation.
Yeah.
So at the very least, I do kind of like that you're still using motion capture for Godzilla. Anyways, let's talk about the time Godzilla was a plant. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Godzilla was a plant. Annie
I
Gooch.
really. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this design.
So, Annie Goji's, he's interesting. So, I don't know, like, I agree it's not really my favorite design. At the same time, though, there is something about it that, like, you know what it is? With context, this design makes sense.
Here's the context makes sense.
Really?
What? Okay, what reason? Like what reason is there to be for Godzilla to be a plant?
Well, okay, so he's not. Okay, so that's more of an exaggeration. Godzilla's not really a plant. He's more or less a. How do I describe it? Godzilla here is kind of become the Earth itself. It's weird. Like, I feel like so like the thing is like Nick, like Godzilla, like plant Godzilla here technically is just a manifestation of Godzilla. He's kind of like become the Earth itself. I don't know. The anime trilogy was weird. They were definitely going for something really interesting. I can't really say about the execution. I admittedly have not seen the anime trilogy, mostly because from what I heard, it's
not
good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not.
Have you seen at least one of the movies, or?
Yeah.
You have? Oh. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like this design. Even with context.
Well, okay, so just design-wise alone, what is it about this that you just don't like?
Well, for one thing, I'm gonna. You know how they criticize like the Legendary by saying he's fat? No, this one's fat. This is a fat Goji.
Okay.
There's also not any detail. Like, because they made him one solid color. And he almost looks lifeless.
Interesting.
He looks like I'm looking at a statue of Godzilla.
Okay, interesting.
I also think just the face just looks ugly.
Yeah, that does look a little ugly.
And not in the good kind of way for a monster.
Interesting.
I just don't think this is a good design.
He's too swole. Those steroids will shrink his privates.
He ain't got no privates left.
You know what? You know what's interesting though? Now I notice, if Godzilla is like just all like, if this all just like plant life forming a manifestation of Godzilla, it kind of looks like he's just muscle. There's no skin. I don't know. It's interesting. So would this be like D or something?
Yeah, I'll give it a high D, but I just don't like this design.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Godzilla's singular point, more like midpoint. That's. I actually haven't seen Singular Point. I just stole that joke from Jobby.
I haven't seen it either, but from what I'm hearing, I have no idea what the fuck this thing is.
I think so. From my recall, I think Godzilla Singular Point is actually written by like actual like scientists or something.
It is.
You You know what's funny though? You know what's another show that's written by actual scientists? That's good. Dun,
Futurama.
dun, dun. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Dun, 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 dun.
Have I shown you the episode where they switch bodies?
Yeah, you have.
I'm gonna mention this again. They developed a theorem specifically for that episode.
They
developed an actual equation, an actual a theorem, equation, and math problem specifically for this.
That's great. I also like going back to the joke. And now we look at the electron microscope. Number
three and a quantum finish. I'm just gonna use this voice because it's funny. No fear! You change the outcome by measuring it!
You changed the outcome by measuring it! You've all been very naughty! Except you, Dr. Swordberg. This is for you.
This is for you. A pogo stick!
Don't do it! He's evil! I know he is!
But I have no choice.
From Godzilla's singular point, he technically went underground. I will say this is definitely a case of where they went, you know, we like the idea of him evolving like Shin Godzilla, so let's do that. And he evolves into the Godzilla we know. He didn't start off that way.
Yeah, he really did not.
So it's really interesting what it did, cause like the thing with not red dust archetypes. The future becomes the past, becomes the present. Orthogonal diagram. Godzilla's singular point. More like midpoint. So it's interesting. The idea that they went with for the Godzilla's evolutions is that they wanted his evolutionary stages to resemble previous, kaiju from like Godzilla's past. So like for example, his aquatic form is clearly inspired by Titanosaurus. His like amphibious form, very clearly inspired by Varon, and then this guy here, I believe they said he's inspired by a Gorosaurus. Anyone remember Gorosaurus? anyone remember Gorosaurus? Look at this dude. Like, you want to talk about just straight up a dinosaur in Godzilla? This is it. Gorosaurus, just straight up a dinosaur. I know Gorosaurus from. Okay, gosh. Anybody remember Monster Island Buddies? Thank you. At least you recognize it. Remember how Gorosaurus in Monster Island was just an idiot? Oh my gosh, Gorosaurus was just Zoidberg. he was just a Zoidberg of Monster Island Buddies.
Destroy us, Santa. You've all been very naughty. Except for you, Gorosaurus. This is for you.
A pogo stick. But yeah, so apparently this is supposed to be based off of Gorosaurus. Doesn't really come across as well as like the other guys. Like you could tell this is very much inspired by Varon and Titanosaurus. I don't really see it with Gorosaurus here. And then finally he becomes, this guy. So I will say this. I'm just gonna right off bat. His forms before he becomes Godzilla Ultima. Yeah, no, they ain't gonna be in S tier. I'm not gonna. So here's the thing. I think I am gonna put these in D tier. They're gonna be a high D tier because they still look nice, but they're gonna be D tier mostly just because
This is
they
Godzilla?
it's weird because it's supposed to be Godzilla, but they also
But
purposely
not Godzilla.
they purposely went out of their way to make sure they don't resemble Godzilla, and they resembled other monsters. Like this is a very interesting, neat reinterpretation.
Titanosaurus.
Yeah, it's a neat reinterpretation of Titanosaurus. It's a neat interpretation of Veron, but the only thing that, especially with Aquatis here, with the Titanosaurus here, the only thing you could tell that makes him resemble Godzilla is you can see, the little, like, dorsal maple fins going on. And that's it. So, I'm gonna put this, so, they're gonna be, these guys are at least gonna be a high D, just because I still think they'll look pretty neat as just designs in general. But yeah, they ain't really Godzilla, and for some reason that's also on purpose. So I guess it really just depends. Do you like Veron better than Titanosaurus?
I think I like Veron a little bit more. Yeah,
A little more. Okay.
it reminds me of like a Stegosaurus.
All right. What about? Okay, so this is the closest you could see to resembling Godzilla, but it's still not. So maybe at least maybe this one, maybe not D tier, just cause
C, like a C.
yeah, like a C, like a high C. I'll say that, a high C, cause you know what this one also resembles the same problem I had with these guys in C, which is just look like dinosaurs. And this one, he just kind of looks like a dinosaur with the fins. So, all right. So,
Also, it took me forever to find these images.
what you find? Well, this was you could tell this was before the new game.
Yeah.
They're finally giving Cream some love again, but then this one though. It's just a skeleton.
Xenonic in depression, go!
Okay, so Godzilla. Oh, go ahead.
Right. Now remember, Bender says, so don't shoot him. Yeah. You sound like a broken MP3 player.
Ho ho ho! Professor, we just told you not to shoot him. Don't you remember? No! Okay, so Godzilla Ultima is.
This is weird. This is a weird one for me.
It is so. So the best way I could describe Godzilla Ultima is, I kind of like the idea and concept, at least when it comes to the design, which is they really want Godzilla to resemble like a traditional like Japanese like folklore like demon like an oni.
Yeah.
He's like you can see like especially in his face like at least like when his mouth is closed, it looks like it's like an oni face going on.
Yeah. Actually, I really like it. When his mouth is closed.
Yeah, like let me see if I can find more like Ultima. Like okay, here's like a like here, like you see like this frontal shot here. I think this is fan art, but still, it counts. Like you can see like it kind of looks like an oni, like like an oni possessing Godzilla. I think that's interesting. That's kind of cool, and you know what? I think also like you see like the skin folds on his like arms, and like it's like they look like samurai armor.
Yeah.
So like it's interesting. Maybe keep your mouth closed, You like how wide his face is and those thighs, damn. But at the same time, though, like I don't know, maybe keep that mouth.
You know what is? It's opening too much. Like, I think it kind of almost doesn't. It almost looks like the mouth is detaching from the face.
This is a figure arch, but like you can look like it's like, oh my goodness. Ah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it kind of looks alright in that angle.
It's like this angle here. It's like.
But I think it's by his head because he's also looking up technically with the SH arts. With this, he's kind of looking normal face, but it's also like you still tell the mouth is unhinging.
It looks like he's got like an underbite going on.
Yeah.
Arr.
Yeah, it kind of really does.
Yeah. So.
Janus, he looks like Baron Underbite without the jaw. Janus, look him up.
Baron Underbites?
Baron Underbite. What?
This guy here? Is that how he's Underbite?
Yep, Baron Underbite. just look at and find the one without the jaw.
Like this or? Oh, that's before. Oh, that's him. Okay. So yeah. Godzilla Ultima. I don't think I'm gonna put him in S tier.
Yeah. He was weird because he's in a weird place where like I don't like it, but then I'm like, oh yeah, you know I kind of like it, but I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really the mouth.
Yeah. Like maybe like B, like a high B.
I'll give him an A.
Like a low A.
But I'll give him a high A, but because of that mouth, I can't give him an S. It's like I really want to like him. There's just that one thing that's really not making him the best design for me.
Okay. Alright. Now we could talk about... well, technically, yes, we'll talk about this guy, but also we need to talk about this dude. So... Alright,
You forgot a design.
Which one?
Godzilla before the bomb. On Odo Island.
Oh, I thought I included it! I thought I included... Hold on, let me... Hold on, I can pull it up, just give me a second. I'm just gonna look up Godzilla Dinosaur. I guess, spoiler alert for -1, I guess. I don't know, it was bound to happen. We're gonna talk about spoilers for -1, like, because it is necessary, like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, real quick. Go in dark with display capture on stream just for a second, so that way, you don't see my private information. Why is it always a fucking web P, please? I don't care if you... Oh, but a web P, a web P is, it's technically, better, and it doesn't chug as much as like a PNG. I don't care. Nothing supports it. Yeah, I know I could just change it to a PNG, but still, it's like nothing supports it. Just, All right. Okay, so real quick. So actually, I need to pull up the thing again. Okay, so real quick. So this is Godzilla from Godzilla the Ride. So yeah, in Universal Studios, there's a Godzilla ride now, Nick.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. It also has King Ghidorah in it too. Like
Ooh.
Here, let me see if I can pull up. Well, no, that's okay. I will say though, I do want to do a King Ghidorah tier list soon because I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah.
But where is it? Oh, he actually has a body in the anime? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So you only see the heads, but they did make a model for the body.
Well, why didn't they just have the body shown?
That's a whole thing I gotta explain.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Hold on here. I'm just gonna look up King Ghidorah, Godzilla the Ride. Here we go. It's King Ghidorah from Godzilla the Ride. Yeah, he's in the ride. And that's a toy. So yeah. So yeah, he appears in a ride, and then there's a Godzilla the Ride, and you get to see Godzilla duke it out with King Ghidorah. Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, so this is from Godzilla the Ride, and this Godzilla was designed by the director, but it was designed by the director himself of -1, Takashi Yamazaki. So Nick, so Takashi Yamazaki really likes Godzilla. He really loves Godzilla, and he always wanted to design a Godzilla, and he did do a Godzilla for that movie Always Sunset on. I won't say Always Sunny because it's Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Always Sunset on 3rd Street. Great. Now I'm just imagining Always Sunny, Godzilla and Always Sunny. Just the gang wake up Godzilla. It's just episode just ends with the entire city on fire and just like. It's literally just like the SpongeBob episode. Well, we did it! We saved the day! Our work here's done!
or it's in the process of being destroyed, but they run away to avoid being blamed for it.
Yeah!
I remember the fucking, Chuck E. Cheese episode where it caused the fucking...
Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about now because of It's Always Sunny. Look out! I can't actually say the word, but it's just look out! And everyone turned towards Mac. even the little kid turned his head face towards Mac.
Even the baby.
Yeah. The gang solves the Godzilla problem, not. Oh, I get the misunderstanding. That's not a penis. Oh, it's a fist. Oh.
This is grotesque.
So, but anyways, so Takashi Yamazaki, he loves Godzilla, and he's always wanted to design Godzilla. I guess I could have included also Godzilla from Always Sunset on 3rd Street, but there's not really much to him, to be honest, because he was but then the real thing though, the real star that he got to really finally flex his Godzilla designs is with Godzilla the Ride and -1. So these two Godzilla designs are his baby, and you can actually see how Godzilla the Ride design evolved into -1. But really, these two designs were his baby. So Godzilla the Ride, very much Heisei Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
It's very clearly Heisei Godzilla with like aspects of like the texture of his skin looks very like Monsterverse, like crocodile like skin going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His design, it looks like a love letter design, Godzilla.
Yeah, it does. I you know what? I like it. I like it. I'm gonna put it in S tier. Why not? Uh, the question is, do I like this better than Heisei? Because it is just Heisei Godzilla, but like with like added like textures.
I'll be the tiebreaker and say I like Heisei more.
You like Heisei more? Okay. All right. So then that also goes. Then you get to -1, and you can also see -1. It is somewhat different. Like he actually did went out of his way to actually kind of revamp this for -1. Like, it's like for one, his skin in -1 is a lot more. It's not even crocodile. It's very like
burnt.
Not just burnt, like gnarly. Like
yeah.
Like he's like covered in blisters. You know what I mean? Like his whole skin is just blistered, and and also like he's overall like he's like he's also a lot more spikier too. So I do kind of like that. His skin is also darker, and his spikes too. I gotta also say like his spikes are also a lot spikier too. Like I do know like the subtle differences is that not, as you can see, this is just a case of extreme sexual perversion, get or not. Yeah. When Dennis is saying that, you know something's wrong. But yeah. Also, like Godzilla -1 design is also he's also got a lot darker skin too. Like, okay, this is just the lighting how it is, but like he has like a lot more like darker skin. Like overall, this is also this is just Heisei Godzilla, but the thing is like here you can see here like this is very clear like Heisei Godzilla like monsterverse like textures on the skin. This kind of carries on that, but like at the same time, not really. It's not even really monster. It's not even really monsterverse. Like like Godzilla from Monsterverse, he's got like that crocodile skin. I wouldn't really say this is crocodile skin. This is something else. Like it's just like blister burns, and
I have just survived being torched on fire by atomic bombs.
Why are you using the David Lynch voice?
Because it's funny to me.
I mean, yeah, but it's still though. But like you can see like how like it looks like it's got like skin folds and stuff. Like his skin is like wrinkling and withering away from like the burns.
Yeah.
And plus also I just like his spikes in general. I think this might be my favorite. Like oh, here's an SH Monster Arts. Right here, let me look up like just a -1 in general. Like
now, if we were ranking movies, this is top.
Yeah, this is. I don't know, like.
I remember weeping in the theater, going, "I get it.
I get it now.
I get it."
I'm gonna be honest. I'd find it funny how like that's like everyone's reaction going to watch -1, because you know what it is? Because everyone's so used to the MonsterVerse, so they're going to -1 thinking it's like the MonsterVerse, and then they come out it's like, and everyone just comes out like a changed person, like, oh my gosh. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
I gotta say this is I gotta also say this is like probably like my favorite like dorsal plate like design for Godzilla. It's like the maple leaf like design from the original Godzilla, but like, it too looks like it's just like it looks like fossilized leaves. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like it's like fossil, like covered in like and like burnt up and crisp. I'm gonna. So this is obviously S tier. I'm gonna be, I kind of like it. I kind of like it a little more than Heisei.
I will put it at least under Burning.
Okay.
Because Shay's, I'm gonna be honest, these are like legendary.
Yeah.
Heisei -1. Those are my favorite Godzilla designs.
Okay, but what about this design but Burning?
Changest. I can't. I can only be so erect.
But yeah, like overall, this is just a really good Godzilla design. Like it's very clearly based off of Heisei, but just like you could tell Yamasaki really decided to go all out with this design. Like, and like it's neat.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn good. Man, I just like -1 in general. It's such a good movie.
Fantastic movie. Greatest movie of the year.
Yeah. Except the SH Monster Arts is too fucking expensive. You bastards! Yeah.
Man, SH Monster Arts, I used to think you were cool.
Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Super 7 Ultimates. An 8-inch Toho Godzilla figure for less than $100? I might have to get it. Man, I just need at least something representing -1, man. If not the figure, of course, at the very least, you know, the DVD, Blu-ray and stuff. Cause God, this. Not only is it just a great design, it's just a good movie, man. You came, yeah. Nasa's texture on the skin reminds you of Shawa. Yeah, probably that was the intent. Like, oh, you know what? Also, I just realized, like the skin is like burnt up, like and blistered, like you know, like the radiation burns like Shawa. But like, I feel like at the same time, you can also kind of see like this is like, what if like this is like barnacles growing on him because he's always like underwater.
Well, he is. His name literally translates to gorilla whale.
No, that's true.
Gorilla whale.
Yeah. Alright, and then... Whoa, what's going on here? Who are you, buddy? I'm you. What? Yeah.
I'm you from before the birds.
From before the burns. So, Godzilla originally started off as just this guy. So, like, this is like the equivalent of, like, the Godzillasaurus for -1. But, man, I'm not gonna lie. Even Nick, you know you're in for a treat when even before being radiated, Godzilla's scary.
Yeah.
like for,
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I did not even know that he looked so different. When on my first viewing. Because I just saw Godzilla do his thing and be a fucking terrifying monster.
This Godzilla's like probably the biggest asshole out of like throughout the movie. It really just I know it's like for like thematic purposes, but it really does just feel like it's like this Godzilla just has a fucking petty vindictiveness against Koichi.
Yeah,
it's like every time Koichi has the semblance of happiness, you know, he's gonna be, you know, he found you know, family with Noriko and Akiko, you know, he made friends with, you know, his buddies on the boat, and you know he's getting paid a lot, and this Godzilla just comes like, I heard you were having a good life.
I'm not. I hate the fact that you have a good life. I'm gonna take it away.
Fuck you. So yeah. But anyways, like for this like Godzillasaurus design, like it's still like the same like kind of textures as -1, but like I would argue this one is a lot more like crocodilian with like its skin texture. Even though it's a toy, you could tell like with like some of this like it's kind of crocodilian, but like even then, it still kind of resembles like the like burnt up skin Godzilla has. Like, so Nick, oh my gosh, Nick, actually this is interesting. So there's actually an interesting, there's an actually interesting thing going on where people think that Godzilla, after the way he is in -1, that's not really the work of the radiation. That's just the work of him regenerating after being like disfigured from the bomb.
Yikes.
Yeah. I mean, either way, it's like, ooh. Either way, but like, this...
Chase, hear me out.
Yeah.
Look what you Americans have done to me. Now I am going to destroy your town. Doesn't know he's in Japan. What if he was intending to be in America this whole time?
I don't know. I should also found out another interesting. So, in like expanded material, like the novelizations and stuff. So like the idea actually is that like Godzilla in -1 originally, like this Godzilla here, this Gojira was he was supposed to be kind of like a deity to the people on Odo Island. And but the thing is like he like apparently according to like what the people of Odo Island say, their relationship with Godzilla is more or less kind of actually kind of symbiotic in a sense where okay, so they don't sacrifice young girls like in 1954. I think like they just overall just like leave Godzilla in peace, and in return he brings up fish for the people of Odo Island to feed off of, and also have to hold fishing commerce be based around. It's actually interesting, and it wasn't until what happened with the soldiers on Odo Island and the nuclear bomb as well that Godzilla just ended up growing just this hatred for humanity. It's interesting, like Godzilla in -1, like when he's attacking Koichi and the other other guy, all the other soldier, like not the soldier guys, like the plane repair crew, like the engineers. Apparently, that was just him defending this territory. Like there was no real malicious intent. It wasn't really until after the nuclear bomb, he's like, I fucking hate humanity anymore. You know what? I'm not gonna just be territorial anymore. I'm gonna be spiteful. Like Nick, like your first, like one of the first like things you see of him being really spiteful is like when like like the little segment like we're just talking about like Godzilla being tracked and stuff, and like there's like a map and the like a little map animation, and just see him like taking out each boat one by one. This Godzilla is literally going out of his way to sink boats. This Godzilla is. I gotta say, -1 is probably also like one of the scariest versions of Godzilla. This dude is just a fucking predator.
Yeah, and not the fun kind that stalk people in the jungle.
Well, I mean, he stalks you in the water, so there's that. Nick, like my first viewing of -1, the whole scene where Godzilla's chasing the what's the boat again? I forgot. What was? Hold on. Let me. I'm just gonna look this up. Koichi, what was the boat you were working on again? Okay. Oh my gosh, why aren't you working, you piece of bastard? Plot. Okay.
I just called it the wood boat. Johnny the wood boat.
There's a specific name for the boat though. It was
I know. I just forgot what it was because it's in sushi language.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I forgot. But you know, the whole scene where like he's chasing them in the boat on the water, like, my first viewing of it, holy shit, that was fucking. Oh, there we go. The Shinsei Maru. That was like one of the most tense I've ever been watching Godzilla. Like I was tensed up. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh! And then when he's attacking the boat, I was like, oh my gosh! And then you know the atomic breath's like, oh my gosh! Yes. What is Godzilla -1 playing again? Because I know they extended its dude, that's the best part about -1. The movie is doing so well that Toho is extending its time in America. It's great, and now they're also releasing it everywhere else in the world too. Like, hold on, I'm looking up show times right now. How about fuck it, what about like tomorrow? If I want to watch guys, there's a showing tomorrow. Let's go.
Woo!
Woo! So Nick, I'm not gonna lie. -1 is my best movie this year.
Same.
It's great. Anyways, design-wise though, for let's just call him Godzillasaurus. He's neat. He's very very clearly, you know, a lot more sauropod than your, you know, typical Godzilla. Like, he's not as upright. He's very hunched over. What was it like? I want to say there's a bit of a silhouette that it kind of actually reminds me of this dude. Like, silhouette wise, he kind of resembles it a bit.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah, he kind of resembles it a bit, and then like, but like he's a lot more like. You know, he looks like an old school like dinosaur. You know how like hold on, let me just look up like old T-Rex, like old, like, you know, like the old like postures for, you know, dinosaurs, like how the T-Rex, he used to be a lot more upright. It kind of looks like that with this one. It's like a lot more like upright, you know, posture of like a dinosaur. But then again, he kind of actually reminds me of this guy a bit. But better. But, yeah. I'm gonna put this guy S tier as well. I think... I'll put him above the other Godzillasaurus just because... Actually, not. He kind of reminds me a bit of Godzilla Jr. a little bit.
It does.
Stature-wise. You know what? Here. He gets to be behind Junior. There we go. Alright. Alright, we got... Now, for the grand finale.
Keep me, Godzilla.
Oh my goodness. S tier.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put him bottom of S tier, but you know what? Still, you know, it's still. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know what? I think it's supposed to be like a chibi version of like Heisei Godzilla, or at least. Okay, you see, it's a simplified version of like traditional Godzilla. So. Oh my gosh, there's a chibi Ghidorah. Oh my gosh, let me see.
James, there was a chibi everyone.
Oh my goodness, look at him! Oh my gosh, and each tree head has like their own like personality. Like this guy looks like mischievous. This guy looks happy, and this guy's just having bliss. Toho is denying us the black and white version for now. You will never forgive the Japanese. Oh yeah, Nick, you saw that, right? They're now, at least in Japan,
Yeah.
they're now releasing black and white version. I actually heard that it's not just a simple, black and white filter over the movie. They actually like at least that's what they claim. They're actually going out of their way to like match certain certain scenes specifically in black and white to not just look like a filter.
Yeah.
I mean, either way though, it looks it looks interesting. It's like I kind of want to watch that black and white version now, man. Let me see Chibi Mothra. Come on, she better be. Oh my gosh. She's so cute, Nick. Oh my goodness. Oh, Chibi Rodan. That's just a bird. It looks like it looks like a chicken. Just burp, 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 burp. Hold on, I gotta see Anguirus. Chibi Anguirus. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, this is amazing! Oh, and Mechagodzilla? Oh my goodness, this is amazing! He's just got like little like... Wait, hold on. Now he looks like the movie from... now he looks like Mechagodzilla from that scary movie SpongeBob watched. He's got metal pincers, beady red eyes, and was a double-A batteries. Okay, SpongeBob. Now tell me, does Mr. Krabs look anything like that? Oh my goodness. But yeah, he's Chibi Godzilla. Anyways. It's Shin Godzilla's second form, but honestly, I actually kind of like this more than normal Chibi Godzilla. He's so goofy looking. Sprained neck. Bumped knee. Oh, I think this is supposed to be Godzilla's third form, but Chibi. Oh my gosh. I actually kind of like the second form a little more. I like sprained neck a little more than bumped knee, but still. Oh my gosh. These Chibi Godzilla designs are probably one of the best things I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is beautiful. This right here is beautiful, Nick. I love him. Oh my goodness. Alright! And with that, we've done almost every Godzilla design. Woo! 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 Yeah! So yeah. So I think you could take away that yeah, Godzilla's had some pretty banger designs overall. Like he's got a lot more S ranks than everything else. So yeah, I gotta say, Godzilla's just he's just this icon that's just that as it keeps on chugging, he's great. I like Godzilla, Nick.
What's there to say?
I don't know. History shows again and again in following the nature of man.
Godzilla!
Oh, you know what? -1 and Kingdom Monsters has my two favorite versions of the original Godzilla theme song.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you know what's interesting? They're both great, but they're also kind of they also use that theme song for two different like purposes. It's interesting. Like King of the Monsters, like everything about that version of the theme song is there to hype up Godzilla. With the like the chanting in the background, go G rah, like ooh, like this guy, like oh yeah, Godzilla's cool. And at the same time, meanwhile, like in -1, even though it doesn't do that, it's just a re-recording of the original Godzilla theme song. I love it because it's just how they implement it in the movie. How they took the theme song and they were able to make it both be about like Godzilla, but also that final part also kind of representing humanity as well. It's such a cool little thing, like Godzilla's part of the thing, bum 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 bum, and then Nick, I'm not gonna lie, when that theme song started playing and it was timed with the boats, with the waves crashing against the boats, that was pure bliss. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Moral of the story: go watch -1. It's still in theaters. It's still in theaters. Toho, if you keep doing this, Toho's gonna extend it. The Godzilla sweep don't stop. I think it just made over $70 million worldwide. And the crazy part is, this movie, it turns out it wasn't even $15 million budget. It's less.
Lower.
Lower.
It's a very cheap movie.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Take that, Hollywood.
Honestly, -1 actually does really bring up a lot of questions. If that movie looked as good as it does, like it looks on par with the MonsterVerse, like, with less money, which begs the question: what are you doing with all that money? Like with all your movies costing like $200 million, like what are you doing?
No, it's going. I can tell none of it's going into advertisement. It's never in advertising nowadays.
And it's not going to the VFX artists either. Dude, those VFX artists and animators for the movies, they are severely underpaid.
Oh, unbelievably.
Yeah. So like, if it's not going to the VFX artists, where's that money going? I just gotta wonder where's the money going? Probably the shitty writers and directors. How much does a fucking writer cost? Let's be actually honest here. Like, the writer strike and all that. Like, okay, let's actually be honest here. How much does it actually cost to be a writer? Like a writer's you're a writer on a hit show. You're going, I demand to be. Cough embezzlement. Cough. Ooh.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, but still though, I want to get out of like you're a writer, right? Like, okay, you want to be paid more. Like, okay, to be fair, everyone wants to be paid more, right? But at the same time, as you as a writer, what makes you worthy of being paid like multi-million dollars? Like, I demand to be paid like $1 million for my writing. Honestly, I'm just gonna go back to the Oni. I'm just gonna go back to Oni Place when they were playing for what's that game again?
Forspoken?
Yeah, just Oni Place when playing Forspoken. They're just talking about the writing in the game. It's like, oh man, maybe the writers should go on strike so they could get paid better.
You just fucking killed them.
If a writer is good and keeps making good stuff, you can see the need to be paid more. Well, but that's the thing. Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, they're not really that good writers though. And it's like, oh, and, I've seen people like say like, oh, it's like the director's fault and stuff. Or like they're the ones allowing this type of writing. It's like, to be fair, that is also a problem as well. But at the same time, like, if you're a director, like, you should honestly be demanding better quality to work with as well. So like, what the fuck? So yeah. So yeah, just where the fuck is all that money going? Not the writer or director. They're the scapegoats if things goes wrong. It's the suits. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck are they doing with all that money? I don't get it. Anyways, go watch Godzilla Minus One. It costs way less than most of the movies you've seen that came out this year, and it's just as good, if not better. It's my #1 movie of the year. So anyway, so let me save this image. Almost every Godzilla design up to 2023. There we go. Okay, hold on. I can only download the image. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Download.
Anime guy, Rooster Teeth isn't really a good comparison. For one thing, well, yeah, you just say it. You said barely anybody working there, but also even when there were people there, small. It was small. It was still small compared to like big studios and all that.
Oh, dude, Rooster Teeth is doing horribly money-wise now. Dude, they're...
Oh yeah, I bet. I believe it.
They had to cancel their own convention, RTX. They had to cancel it this year. This is the first year they're not doing RTX. They are not doing hot on money. Nick, I don't think Volume 10 of RWBY's happening.
Neither do I.
I don't think they got the money for it.
Neither do I.
Oh, I also heard. So apparently, I also heard that apparently an episode of RWBY costs like $300,000 to make. And okay, so I'm gonna get this right up bat. I'm not an animator. I don't know what goes on in the animation industry and etc. That said, especially for a show like RWBY, how the fuck does an episode cost like $300,000+? Again, where's all that money going? Maybe animation does cost that much. I don't know, but like, where is all that money going? Where is it going? But yeah, Rooster Teeth in general, they're not doing hot. I don't think Volume 10's happening, Nick. They don't have the money for it.
Yeah,
no. So, yeah. I don't know what. Rooster Teeth is an interesting situation where, here's the thing. You know how people just always say Rooster Teeth went downhill as soon as Monty passed away. It's interesting because I don't think Monty was ever the cause for Rooster Teeth's demise. In fact, Monty himself, I'm gonna be honest, he wasn't really that, like he was a great animator, but like everything else though, he wasn't really good at. Like for example, with RWBY, he literally got all the other guys from Rooster Teeth to write the show for him because he himself said he's not a writer. So I don't think Monty passing away is the cause for Rooster Teeth's demise, but it's just so interesting how you could kind of see that as like the start. You can almost see it as kind of like a catalyst in a sense.
Yeah,
it's really weird. It was one of the symptoms. It was after, the whole Vix Mignona situation.
It was before that.
Like just overall, like it's interesting that like they just really started going downhill. It's just fascinating how, again, Monty was not the cause, as people like to say, but you could kind of. It's such a weird coincidence though that like that it kind of started. Not when he died, but like just around that time in general. You can kind of see it as the start. It's weird. Money probably went to the big boys in RT, like Bernie. I thought, didn't Bernie leave or something?
Yeah.
So it's not going to Bernie. 'Cause he left. I don't know. I do. Barbara? I don't know. I do know this though. Like people are saying like, I think the only way if Ruby's ever to continue is Rooster Teeth just gets absorbed by Warner Brothers, like completely. They just become another division in Warner Brothers Animation. So. Yeah. Anyways, Godzilla though, go watch it. Go watch it. It's at least -1. It's still in theaters. Go watch it. It just crossed like $70 million worldwide. Let's go. Go watch Godzilla -1. Problem was Monty was a passionate dude who was surrounded by shitheads who want to take his place. Okay. Yeah. Alright, but anyways, we've been going for like 3.5 hours now. You see, it wasn't that long. It wasn't that short of a stream, Nick. We took a little bit long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you wanted. We could have added Manila to the list. Let me look up Manila again. I just. Oh, you know what? He's not that bad. He looks.
He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. And then, oh no!
You know what really is? They wanted to give him teeth.
But Godzilla also has teeth.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The teeth here, that's what's making it ugly.
Huh. Wow. Yeah. Well, Manila has teeth too. In Millennium.
Yeah, but it's not really pronounced.
Oh, look at this concept art for Manila. Let's take one last look at Son of Godzilla here. Oh, I just realized that's Manila just covered in like web, and Godzilla's just dragging his son around.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Oh, alright. So anyways, no stream tomorrow. Friday we will be continuing our adventures in the land of Yakuza, so look forward to that. Yeah. And then Saturday's a podcast, and Sunday, Sonic Sunday. I just realized Sunday, most likely, when by the time we stop streaming, it's gonna be Christmas already.
It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's presents in the air. Hold on.
Yeah. What are you sending me? Alright, let me see. What else we got from... Oh gosh, this image of
It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's music in the air. The sleigh bells are ringing and the carolers sing while the air raid sirens blare. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. The button has been pressed. The radio just lets us know that this is not a test. Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of our humanity. No more time for last minute shopping. It's time to face your final destiny. 'Cause it's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's panic in the crowd. We can dodge debris while we trim the tree underneath the mushroom cloud. You might hear some reindeer on your rooftop or Jack Frost on your But someone's climbing down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill. Oh, it's Christmas at ground zero. If the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see all the new mutation on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at ground zero. Just seconds left to go. I'll duck cover with my Yuletide lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at ground zero. Now the missiles are on the way. What a crazy fruit, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. What a crazy fruit, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday.
Thank you, Nick. That was beautiful. Thank you for the wonderful serenade, Nick. You're fantastic. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. Enjoy this picture of Manila going. Arr! So, thank you everyone who came. Go watch Godzilla -1. Until next time, good night!